Live on YouTube.
What up? What up?
On YouTube. Okay. Now let's get the YouTube feed up and see who all comes in.
Yeah. I'm bringing up the chat.
Ready?
Right now.
I see a commercial. That's always a good sign. I'm still monetized. Thank you for that. Okay.
All right.
Go.
Hell yeah.
All right. Chat is up. 0 watching now, it says. Give it a minute. Load up. See if
I'm watching your ad right now. It's pretty cool, actually. What up, everybody? We got Amanda Costas, Christina and Son, Ghost Squad, Canadian Witches, Don Broyles, Love My Dandelion, and Renee.
Now, I don't know how long my voice will hold out because the longer I talk, the more it'll affect it. Now, I wasn't talking a whole lot over there on Cab 7 stream, but yeah, you never know. I'm liable to go full on Marge Simpson tonight.
Yeah, what up, Tails?
But I am going into the doctor's tomorrow. I'm going to get that thing with my throat checked out.
Yeah.
And hopefully all that stuff goes well.
I hope it's all right. What up, Tony? Just doing like the initial shout outs as people come in.
I got to send a message to Lou.
Yeah.
Come on in, Lou.
Hey, Breaking the Science. What up? First time here? That's cool.
Breaking the Science. That is a cool name. I like that.
That is a really cool name. Little Red the Fam, what's up?
Make sure you hit that bar and leave a comment on one of my videos so I can go over and check that channel out after the stream. Okay.
Bam.
We are live, Lou.
What up, Toxic? Carol's in too. What up, Carol? Jen from Eddie and Jen. What's up?
Everybody coming in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what I should do too, is share this.
Yep. Share this out, guys. We got 17 people in here. Let's get like 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 people in here. That'd be awesome. That way we could get a lot of pictures up on hashtag Scariest Catch tonight. Tweet it out. There we go. It's been tweeted on my end.
Bam.
All right. I'm going to pick up the phone now and go to on Twitter.
It'll share on JoJo's, but I'll
check out hashtag Scariest Catch.
YouTube creators. Nice. All right.
See if we have any new photos. Go to latest. Ooh, I see everybody's tweeting it out.
Heck yeah. Daddy is in the house. What up, Haunted Truckin'?
By golly, we got some pictures tonight, actually.
Quite a few.
Don Rouse. Got some from Holly's Lore. Nice. Yeah, we got a few pictures in here to go through. We'll let the chat build up before we start going through the pictures.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be pretty cool. I got the feeling.
Little Red and James the Fan. But Little Red is teeny tiny.
Oh, yeah.
Look how small she is. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Look how big James looks. Look like an
ogre. And Little Red's like way down there.
That's awesome, you guys. That is
awesome. That's
amazing.
That is amazing. Oh, man. So much fam love.
Haunted Trucking. What's up, Ghost Dog? Fallen Angels in here. You know what? Who the hell is that? Bear.
Julianne, what up?
Cats into the house now. He's a big cat. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. 8 hours, 3.5 hours to surprise my daughter. Nice, man.
Put him out. It's not our cat.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Loretta said, hey, drove 3.5 hours to surprise my daughter. That's always awesome, especially around this time of year.
Oh yeah, close to Christmas. That's the best gift ever right there.
Oh, yeah.
It's always great, you know, like eventually I want to get around and do all that stuff too. Never ever have I done a Ghost Mafia.
You know what? Now, on trucking, we've had him up on EVPs with us before, but we've never had him as a guest on this show.
True that.
You know what? On trucking, why don't you jump up here, brother?
We'll get you up here with us.
We're gonna bring you up as a guest host with us tonight. You're gonna be looking at pictures right along with us. How about that?
That'll be awesome. What up, Paul? K-Pup Adventures. Oh yeah, it's gonna be sick. Yeah, we got 30 in the chat now, guys. Share this out. Let's get a lot.
All right, on trucking, I'm gonna drop this in the chat, and then I'm gonna take it back out. So,
oh yeah,
there you go.
Click on that haunted trucking, and away it goes, bro.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm removing it.
Bam. Y'all good falling? Sassy Redhead, what up? It's good to see you.
I hope you got the link.
Oh, I do too. Beth Wade, what up?
Yep.
I am a new subscriber
There
from
he
Top
is.
7 live stream tonight. How's
There he
everyone?
is.
Doing awesome. What up, Ghost Dog?
Welcome, Ghost Dog. Hashtag scariest catch. What's happening, brother?
Ghost dog.
First of all, I'm
I bet he's not in his truck. Where the hell is he?
He's at Colleen's house.
Oh, really?
now, you know what? I'm really gonna have fun because what you guys don't see, I'm setting up like Ghost Mafia.
Oh, nice.
You need about 8 more televisions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
About
but
8.
it's fun.
Maybe.
It's fun will work.
Yeah, maybe about 10. Native Grammy, what up? Julie M.
Native Grammy. Lady Swan show.
Goober lady.
Uber Goober.
You rock, Mom. What up?
Uber.
We always love our Uber Goober lady.
Mama Oops.
I want to say hello to everybody out there in the chat. Ghost, Fallen, Carol, Uber, Sassy, Don, and the rest of you. Jen. I'm actually sweating. I'm so nervous being up here.
Why are you nervous? All we do is people send us pictures to hashtag scariest catch. We bring them up there and we talk about what we see in the pictures.
Oh, yeah.
That's all it is. There's nothing to be nervous about, man.
Davros, what up, buddy?
Are you kidding me? We're just on a stream where you ask me personal questions and you're nervous about this?
Right?
You got Lady Swan in there, too. What up, Lady Swan?
What up, Brian?
Amanda Costa. Oh, Sassy Redhead. What up at Ghost and Brian and Ghost Dog?
Oh,
Jen from Eddie and Jen. Why am I not mod? I'm jealous. You should be a mod because you was up on the show before and I made you a mod then. That's got to be a YouTube thing because I haven't gotten rid of any mods. Although it seems like every time I go live, I have to replace wrenches because YouTube tends to take them away every once in a while.
I've noticed that.
Yeah, it's getting to be that way with mine, too. It's like, oh, my God, man, I just did this. Now I got to do it again.
But yeah, the Eddie and Jen, but we're both modded back. Matter of fact, the first episode of hashtag scariest catch, they were our first guests. And I know I modded them then.
Yeah. That's really weird, though. We got 37 in the chat. This is awesome.
No, I think he's reading something.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Looked like you were sleeping.
I'm just listening. I'm waiting for the show to start.
Is Ghost Dog sleeping? There goes my voice. It's starting to go.
Oh, Margie's going to come soon. Or Marge, sorry.
Oh, there's Lou Rock. He's in the green room. There we go. Lou Rock.
It's up, Lou.
About time, slacker.
How it going, broski?
Sure.
Are you-
I just woke up. Woke up.
welcome.
I woke up about an hour ago.
Nice,
Lou, I'm
bro.
going to. I got that script today. I have to go to the hospital tomorrow to get this thing with my throat checked out. And if everything goes well, I'll record that after I get back tomorrow evening.
Oh man, I want it done with the sick voice.
Oh, well, then maybe I'll do it after the stream.
Sick
Jojo.
voice is always the best.
I can always do it as Marge Simpson.
Yeah, man. Dude, I had him up
Take
on
your time.
right, Lou. I had him up on panel last night, and it was like full on March.
It was full on Marge
Oh,
Simpson
man.
last
I
night,
did do karaoke last night.
right?
You did karaoke and ruin that beautiful voice that I need.
Oh no, we didn't do it.
No,
There,
because Lady Swan says she should have taken me to karaoke and had me sing as Marge Simpson.
yeah, that would have been funny.
This is Marge Simpson.
Film it. This is going on YouTube. That'd have been funny, man. Really funny.
What's up, Honda Trucking?
Dude. Hey, no, I was just going to let you know, Mafia, I still have my millimeter on the floor sitting here, so I'm going to be watching it back and forth.
Yeah, JoJo was telling me there was some crazy stuff going on after I left.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I had a crazy experience with something that I never even would have thought about. The other night was a full moon.
Uh-huh.
All right, now that full moon, I went outside. It must have been, because we were on the road for almost 5 days straight.
The actual last full moon of the decade peaked at 12/12 on
Okay.
12/12.
Okay, so we were outside. We were looking up at that moon, and if anybody's seen it, it looked like there was a big ring around the moon.
Yeah, it was extremely bright.
I've seen a ring around the moon, but not this large. Like it looked like it had to be thousands of miles across, this big giant ring.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're experiencing this full moon and this weird on the moon and all this stuff. And isn't it just a coincidence that we end up somewhere that is linked to aliens?
Right.
It was crazy. I'll tell you what, Vermont is a weird place. It's a very strange place.
Vermont creeps me out.
Vermont creeps me out now too.
It's crazy.
Because listen, I went to Vermont and the, with the mindset of, oh yeah, maybe we'll get some cool spirit activity, old houses, blah, 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 blah. Well, when we go there, we get something that, we should.
See, I think breakfast. And I mean, maple syrup. I'm talking toast and jelly,
Don't say eggs, because last night, or it was a couple nights ago, all we could think about was eggs being harvested. I know it sounds crazy right now. When I put out my video, hopefully people will understand more, but I was freaked out.
Interesting. Eggs being harvested.
You're special.
Were they haunted eggs?
I don't think that you'll see. It wasn't, and I'm not the one that came up with the eggs being harvested thing. It was something that we'll say was there. It was in Vermont, and Vermont's a crazy ass, spooky ass place, and it was strange. I did a live stream while I was there.
Yeah.
I asked them if they'd take me to outer space. Super clear. They say yes. It was freaky. It was freaky.
Oh man, that would have been pretty scary, actually.
You know what? I have to check. I think I might have my own pictures for tonight.
I'll tell you what, we got a bunch of pictures coming in. So
Oh yeah.
I'm just letting them build up a little bit. That way we aren't going, okay, send us a picture. Send us a
Catches
picture.
on Commit Show tag. Hashtag scariest to catch on Twitter.
Did you
Dang
get
right, JoJo.
Moppy, did you get any of Misty Mountains pictures?
Let me see. What's her name on Twitter?
Misty Mountain, I believe, 1967.
Yeah.
I'm looking. Got some from Little Red. Got some from Holly's Lore. And got one from Don Briles. That's the first one we're going to be starting out with here. And this actually looks pretty interesting. So let me share this with you guys. And there is a story behind it. I'll read it. Read what he sent me. Okay, here we go. Says, these were taken in an old ballroom at an Eagles Lodge by me about 9 years ago. The only 3 people on that floor were myself, the lodge commander, and my brother-in-law, who can be seen on the stage playing the piano. Okay, and here's the large picture.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Now you see the brother is on stage, piano.
Yeah.
Here's the other person in the photo right here. And of
Mhm.
course, somebody's behind the camera because, they had to take the shot. Okay. And you
Mhm.
see, we got some orbs in the room.
Yeah.
Right.
But
The
right
other,
off the bat, what's this face over here on the left-hand side? You see that?
Yeah, like it's faint, but it's like right there.
But I mean, when you zoom out, you can see it real clear.
Mhm.
There's a face right here.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, there's a couple orbs in there.
Who's in the right doorway there?
yep, the right doorway. That's what I was
Going
talking-
into the chapel.
That's the other anomaly in the picture, which he actually sent us a blown up shot of. Hold on,
Oh, wow.
I'll switch to that shot real quick. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that is straight on a shadow figure in that doorway.
That dude's got to be like 6 foot or something.
Bigger than that.
Yeah, he's bigger
He's taller
than
than the damn doorway.
Yeah, you got to figure those are at least that. It being a traditional door, that's got to be about an 8-foot door.
that. Yeah.
If it's in a lodge, I'm going to dare say that's probably a 9-foot door. So that thing has got to be 10 feet tall.
Shit.
That's the first thing I saw right off the bat when he pulled that picture up there.
Yeah. That's freaking crazy, man.
So we got that in that picture, and then we got this face over here on the left-hand side that actually has some color to it. It almost looks like a reflection off something.
Yeah.
It's got a skin tone to it. See it?
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Beard. I see mustache, nose, eyes,
Gosh, yeah.
hairline.
Yeah.
Almost looks like John Wilkes Booth or something,
Yeah. He's got like the short hair. Crazy.
That's creepy. Eddie. Look, you can see them both in the same shot.
Yeah.
That one and that one.
He's got like a long mustache.
Yeah, and like that handlebar mustache.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that hangs down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I actually like this picture. It's not blatantly obvious, but when you look at it, they will jump out at you after a while.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna screenshot this photo right here for a possible candidate. What do you think of that, Lou?
Yeah, that's cool.
Well,
So we've got like one big one, another medium sized one, and a small one above the stage.
Well,
there.
and the thing that I was saying too is like you got the shadow figure, the face, but there's 2 orbs in the room.
What is that, like
Exactly.
a veterans club type
Yeah,
hall?
it's like an Eagles Lodge.
Yep.
FOE, Fraternal Order of the Eagles. And it's got an eagle on the stage up there.
Did they hear any music? Do you know any backstory when they took that picture? why they went into this room?
No. He just says these were taken in an old ballroom at an Eagles Lodge by me about 9 years ago. So, if Don Brawls is in the chat, if he wants to elaborate, you can put that in the chat.
Because
Okay.
I'm curious if
Oh yeah.
So,
I'm curious if there was ever music, alleged that they could hear a piano playing or something like that, because that would make a lot of sense.
yeah. Well, this next picture is a couple of photos from a day trip to a local cemetery that Holly's lore did. Okay. She's got something circled over here. Let's see if we can zoom in on it and see what it is.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Oh yeah, instant.
Looks like a giant bearded guy's face on that tree.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that's the tree itself grew that way or if that's something paranormal. Good catch, though.
Hold on a second.
Oh, you can see his leg. Look to the left of the stone. You see the dark shadow
Yeah.
above it, and then you see his leg on the bottom.
Yep.
What's that thing?
My-
And then straight ahead from that, there's like a guy that's down behind that other stone.
Say, that's what I'm seeing. That's what's jumping out at me is the guy sitting like
Mhm.
tombstone back here.
Yeah.
It's like sitting with his back to us, bent over or something. That's kind of what that looks. Whoops.
Yeah, back
Yeah,
out.
there-
I can't see him up close.
Yeah, just
That
right,
all the way
there's
out?
this tombstone right here, and it looks like there's a guy sitting on the back side of it with his back to us. You see his head and his shoulders, and you kind of see a little bit of something over here on the side.
Yeah, like a leg. He's got his leg stretched out in a man's position.
where he is.
Can you back it all the way up?
There's a shadow
Yeah.
person there.
The right of the tree, Ghost. There's another one.
These are
Fine.
extremely.
I thought it was just out a little bit.
Yeah,
Where is that?
these are extremely good photos. Really,
that.
really detailed.
Look at that tree though. The tree is like so freaking gnarly looking. Look at that tree that you're looking at. That big one.
Oh yeah.
Like if you back out and look at it, what kind of tree is that? Just
It's pine.
that's pine. That's pine.
Yeah, it's a naughty pine. Look at it. And look how like gangly the limbs are, and then you see the pine needles over here. That's what all
Oh,
this green is on the ground is the pine needles. That's not grass.
Oh
Why there's all these bare spots.
no, we must not have much knotty pine where I live.
I'll tell you what, though, it makes for some beautiful wood.
Oh yeah, it does. The pine wood.
The naughty pine.
Yeah.
I mean, as
my
a
God.
carpenter, and I built bars and things like that.
Face?
It's always getting in trouble because it's so naughty.
No. He zoomed out. The naughty pine. There looks like there's a little bit of a face to the left-hand side of the pine between the actual tree and the tombstone.
I see the other tree behind it, and it almost looks like there's a face or something right here or something.
Yeah.
This is actually
What
another
I'm talking
tree.
about.
Yeah.
On the other side, that flow art.
This looks like a face right here, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where it's circled, the right side of that tree, there's like another person there.
Yeah. Where you saw the guy sitting on the other side of that tombstone that separates them.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's one to the left and then one to the right.
It almost looks like a guy with his hand up waving to us.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
Hi.
what's going on, guys? Hey.
How are you? You caught me in a photo.
This is just the first picture. There's actually 3 pictures here. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
She blew it up, or
Yeah.
they blew it up. And there it is.
Circle that guy too. Look at
Straight away, man. Just
it does look like a dude with its arm up.
Yeah, you're like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
That. An angel on the tombstone where Buddy's sitting.
Okay, let's
Oh.
see this other one. Okay, this is a little bit clearer too. A little bit. Looks like they
Oh,
ran,
yeah.
ran the
Look, she's got multiple
Yeah,
pictures.
yeah.
That looks like a little boy standing
Yeah,
next to the dark figure. Do you see it?
that's
It
what I
Yeah.
was saying. That's what. Oh my God, there's eyes there. Okay,
That
so
it looks
see
like
where
a.
that statue is?
I'll tell you what, I see a.
Oh yeah, right here.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a ghost boy there.
In front of him. It could. You know what it almost looks like? An angel.
There's
Yeah.
almost a face right here too. Look.
But there's between the guy sitting, yeah, and then the angel. There's like eyes, like sunken eyes
Right there.
and face.
I see a little boy kneeled over with something over his shoulders. You can see his arm in front of him. He's got
Yeah.
longer hair. Yep, right there. That's the arm. He's got something on his shoulders there. That's
Like he's wearing a. Looks like he's wearing an old World War I army helmet.
or it's just long hair. Some people have, you know,
Yeah.
that it looks
So
like
they call them the doughboy hats, the doughboy helmets.
it looks like a cherub to me, kind of like just scooched over looking at something. You got your dark figure, and then you got your angel looking like figure. That's pretty crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good shot.
That's a really good catch, actually.
I like the one with the arm raised. I mean, it's really trying to get somebody's attention.
Yeah.
That's a blatant, hey, look at me over here.
Yeah.
Says
Yeah.
Way for the military.
Hold on, zoom up on that one again. The guy who's waving. What's that dead center? It looks like a dot or something right in the middle.
That is the
Freaking
Tony
snap.
Stark
I'll
the
tell you what,
arc
if it
reactor.
looks like a Sasquatch, it's that freaking thing.
Who's that up top on the pool areas there? There's
You-
someone standing there.
This has got tone. It's got two color tone.
Mhm.
So above Buddy waving, there's something there too.
Interesting. Well, they sent a couple more pictures too. Let's see.
Yep, it is too. I freaking knew it.
It's the same ones. I was thinking it was different ones, but it's the same ones again.
That's incredible.
This is one of the places I talked about last night to Ghost Dog.
Mhm.
Okay. And Holly's Lure again. This is a whole different picture. Oh
Gosh.
wow. That is
Eyes.
Oh yeah, right in the center of the tree.
That is creepy looking. Is she
That
holding?
actually looks like, okay, this is not part of the tree that you're seeing here. You see the edge of the tree is going to come down like this. And then here's the edge of this tree. So this person is sitting in the crotch of this tree. And that's what you're seeing is, and it's actually blocking out the light.
You can see what the fuck is at my feet?
Hold on, there's two faces there.
Yeah.
One off to the side.
One kind of like peeking around the corner.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Actually, what it looks like, I see a face here.
I see a lady holding her face.
And I see a baby or something right in front of it. Like
Yep. Like
Yeah.
peeking around the corner.
Holding something.
this actually it's reminiscent of an old like Indian carrying papoose at the front of it or
If
something.
you look at the bottom of it, you can see it looks like a dress at the
Yeah,
bottom.
like a fringe, like a buckskin dress, like a
Mhm.
Indian would wear. That's
just-
interesting.
I just don't understand the eyes. Why are their eyes like that?
The two dots.
Yeah. And they're perfectly.
Yeah, see, I don't see that as where the eyes are. I would think the eyes would be lower, but the two dots are.
Honestly, I think the face is here. This actually
Yeah,
looks
that's
like
what-
it might be a headdress or something for you know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Like maybe that's some kind of decorative stone on the headdress.
In the bush.
I know to the right there.
Yeah, in the bush.
Maybe it's maybe they're ear pods.
On ear pods.
Yeah.
No, wait, there's another picture here. But before we take off on to the next one, let's kind of zoom around because this is a cemetery. You never know what you're going to find along the fences.
You never know, like in our Conklin's picture.
Yeah.
Sasquatch.
Higher up in the tree, small figure, right above the red circle.
Yeah.
Above the red circle.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Zoom out. Right there. Right where the tree branches cross.
Like right here.
Yeah. I can see
Yeah,
man's face up there.
yeah, I kind of see it. I honestly believe that's matrixing.
Yeah.
It could be. I don't think that is.
No, that isn't because
Oh.
it's got definition. It's got the gap, and you can see the definition. There is a line outline.
It almost looks like she's holding her arms up in front of her face.
Yeah, it looks like she's holding a baby on her chest. And then down here, you can actually see the pattern at the edge of the dress. She's like white stripe, black stripe, white stripe. And that would be indicative of the fringes at the bottom of a buckskin dress that they would bead work. You know what I mean? So that's a little creepy. All right, let's see about the other picture. I know there's another picture here. Here we go. That's a lot wider angle shot. Kind of a different angle. There, you see that that.
I think it's the same picture except for that other one was cropped and this one isn't.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
All the way to the other side of the cemetery.
And the original looks much clearer.
Yeah, it does.
I'll tell you what, though, she's got one hell of a camera. There's a lot of detail in these pictures.
Cemetery. Look at how old that cemetery is, and it's never. It's not even mowed or anything. Nobody's taking care of it.
Eddie wouldn't like
You know
it.
what? I'm sorry to say this, but that's most likely a black cemetery
Yeah.
because I've run into them, and I ran into one in St. Augustine, Florida, that was so disheveled and not taken care of. And what the saddest part was is that there was a cemetery connected to it, and the only thing separating that cemetery from the other cemetery that was mowed perfectly and perfectly taken care of was a fence. All they had to do is take that fence down, and they could take care of all that whole area.
You know, unfortunately, and in this area, there's a lot of cemeteries like that, and a
Well,
lot of them have Revolutionary War soldiers buried in them.
I got good news.
Soldiers.
I got good news from this story actually. From what was seen in my video, some people who lived in the area went down there and they cleaned that place up. They complained to the city, and that place ended up getting cleaned up. Which is
Well, the rocker Will says, I'm watching on my smart TV and I clearly see a real person.
That is the tallest
And then-
one I've ever seen in my life.
it's Sasquatch.
This one is sent in from Little Red. She went and met up with James. Look at how tiny she is compared to him.
Right.
He looks like an ogre.
I'm just wondering who's shorter, her or Chelsea?
Right.
I think Chelsea's a little bit taller.
Okay, this one came from Little Red, and there's no backstory with it or anything like that. Let's see what we find here.
Top window instantly.
Mhm.
Peeking through it. You can see the figure in the bottom part of the window.
1930. Is that
Yeah.
the date on that little plaque?
Yeah, I think so.
Or
Yeah,
is it
that-
1830?
That's 1930.
1930?
There's that face there.
That building's 80 years old. I mean,
Man, it's busy. There's a figure in the bottom window. And then beside that one, there's a figure like in the other window.
Almost looks like it's snowing outside when she took this picture. I see like, okay, you see all this in the doorway.
There's a person
door is
walking up
open.
those stairs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you saw it too. I was just gonna say that there's a cloudy light.
It looks like a person walking up or down those stairs.
Kind of
Mhm.
To me, it looks up because to me that looks like the back.
Mhm.
Let's see. Can't really tell. It does look like it could be snowing or something in that area. The sky looks crappy enough. Again, it's pretty detailed shots.
Yeah.
You know what? I see a face in the stairway looking out at them.
Yeah, I see a full figure there. He's standing on the step.
Like he's like looking around the corner out at them up at the top left. corner. Right there.
Hmm.
That's the face. There. Probably Matrix thing, but kind of looks like a face.
Yeah, but the whole thing, if you put the whole thing together, it covers like
Yeah, it looks like a dark figure.
the whole figure.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You can see the legs, you can see the body, and then you can see a taper to the head. This one got his hands up on the window?
Right? That's what I was seeing when he first opened it.
It looks like the dude from Planet of the Apes looking out the window right there.
Right?
Wonder where this place is at. That'd be a cool place to go into. Love to see some more photos from inside.
Yeah.
And it pretty much looks abandoned. It looks like it's out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, look, here's the door right there. Imagine how many times that thing was opened and shut over the last 80 years.
Right? And now it's just plopped on the ground.
Yeah, now it's just a screen door leaned up against what used to be a porch.
I like the keystone brickwork above the windows in the doorway.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, the stonework looks to be in decent shape. That house could be actually renovated and restored. It looks like it's got good brickwork.
Yeah.
Sad part about them tearing and
really
building down school for the feeble-minded, it was a whole town. It was not just like one building facility. It was an entire town, 33 buildings. It had its
Yeah.
own garage, its own power plant. It was a coal-burning power plant on the premises. You're talking about, why not make that a museum and make it a point of income for the community? That's the moon from last night.
Yeah, there's the moon from the full moon from the other night.
That is insane, man.
That ring had to be thousands of miles across,
Is that a one single ring or double ring?
but never something that big.
But is it a single ring or is it a double ring? Do you know?
Looks like a single.
It looked like a single ring.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you'll get a double ring, and I'm just wondering. It's rare, but I was just wondering if you happen to notice.
It just looked like one giant single ring. That's a lower quality
I'm
picture.
looking at your picture on the TV and I can see a small ring around closer to the moon and then a giant ring around it.
Here's the thing, like, okay, Lou, I don't know if you've seen this or not, but in this photo, if you look behind the moon right here, there's a face, dude.
Zoom in on that,
There is a face. The eyes.
because I want to see if it.
Oh my God.
I wanna see if it-
Rotate it. One rotate.
Holy shit.
Go ahead, zoom right up in on it.
And if you can rotate it,
Yeah, my cursor is sitting right on the eye. Right here's the eye, or one eyeball. There's the other one.
And if it,
So look, you can see the outline of the hairline of the forehead.
they have
There's a face right there, dude. It almost looks like a witch holding what do you call it? A crystal ball.
Mm-hmm.
There's some stuff that goes behind that whole thing there, which is very
Like you see it a lot clearer when you're backed out of it. You can almost see the eyes staring at you through the fog. You see that the face, both eyes and the nose right here.
Yeah. Hey Lou, was that place abandoned?
no,
Okay.
no, very much not abandoned. It was beautiful and it's scary at the same time.
Oh yeah.
So much scary, but freak you out type scary, like totally freaking out.
Like mess with your senses.
Feelings and senses.
Go on.
Medicated fish.
What up, medicated fish? How's it going, bro?
Okay, now this was a picture that was sent in to us from Native Grammy
Yeah.
off a security camera system.
Oh man.
Crazy. That's weird. It does
Stop.
look like a light effect, but weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like something's trying to form.
Well,
I
now,
just took the picture.
Is that
I actually
we're
seen
look-
the video that this came off from, and this picture here was like this to me looked like and this picture doesn't do it really justice, but it looked like there was a water droplet on the camera,
On the lens,
and it's
yeah.
snowing in this photo, and every time the snow falls through the sight of the camera lens through that water droplet, it appeared to flash like bright light, and the white snowflake going behind that water droplet, the white literally looked like a flashing light on the camera system, and it was really a cool effect.
The
But-
only issue I have is for a water drop, the edges are too rigid, too sharp.
But she was saying something about she was telling Lady Swan something about an elemental in one of these pictures.
To be honest, it looks like a portal.
So that's what I'm looking.
It does.
I'm looking to see if there's like that big water droplet's got my attention. Obviously, it's the biggest thing in the frame, but I'm wondering if there wasn't something else that she was seeing in like the tree line or
It's not a
something
water
like
drop.
that, because she was talking about an elemental.
I'll tell you what, that don't look water droplet to me.
That looks more like a portal. And then every time something goes through it, it's affecting it.
Now, is there a piece of glass in front of the camera?
Well, it's a night vision camera from a security camera setup.
Oh, that's a security camera.
Yeah, security camera. So it had a lens over it, obviously, and it was snowing. It was rain and snow mix. So
It was sleeting.
like I don't know. It's snowing pretty good right now on my cameras. I could probably recreate that if I were to go out and put a small water droplet on the lens, so you can
With
see.
those sharp edges?
Brian ran to the bathroom, but I
Well,
wanted.
yeah, it could be. Well, like I said, it was rain and sleet mix, so it could
It
have
goes.
ice in the water.
Brian ran to the bathroom, but see where the cursor is on that still picture?
Uh-huh.
Come down diagonally, and it looks like. Oh, you're moving it around. Hang on.
The biggest thing.
Drunk.
It almost looks like a person
Coming out.
up.
Looks
Right.
like
Whoa.
yeah, it looks
Now
like a
come
person
over.
coming out.
No,
here?
come over. No, come over to the right. Whoa. Too far. Stay there. Now go up. Right there.
I mean, it's like
Mm-hmm.
kind of
The
is.
shaping thing.
a
And then
picture.
there's also something similar to that, closer to, I guess, what
Oh,
referred to
shit.
as water drop.
Whoa, dude! I just looked back across the screen and look at the skeleton face right here, plain as day. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Like literally jumped out at me.
And I see your elemental.
Eyes, the
I see
nose.
the elemental. It's right there in that tree, right where your arrow's at.
Yep. I'm circling it right now.
No. Look to the right, a little bit further. Follow the tree down. There you got it. There's your elemental.
You see that skeleton face? It almost looks like painted on makeup on a face. And that literally just jumped out at me. Like she was talking about this one over here, and my eyes just went, whoa.
Yeah, but that's an elemental right there.
The one though closer to the drop over by the side that I was showing you, it looks like there's an adult right by the drop. Okay. So come up just a little bit with your cursor. Now go to the right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Right there. That looks like an adult and a child right next to it.
There's some interesting stuff in there for sure. You can even see the snow coming off the roof line, falling down the side of the house or whatever this is.
And what shot through the frame through that drop? It goes from the roof directly through that drop.
Yeah, it's snow coming down.
Sideways, it's the only piece of snow going sideways. That big white streak that goes right through it from right to left.
Oh, you can't see it. Shit. I'm not screen sharing that. Shit. But yeah. I've got snow going every which direction on my cameras right now. Sideways, upways, downways, slantways. It's blowing all over the place. Literally in the last probably 15 minutes, the ground is covered, and it wasn't snowing when I started the show. That's how hard it's snowing out there right now. And it looks about like what's on the cameras here. Like I seen the actual video, and it was snowing pretty good. This is just a screen capture,
You want the video?
in one frame. Yeah, send me the video. Send me the video over there. Native Grammy sent it to Lady Swan. Ooh, what's this? Little Red. That's an interesting photo. What in the world? What's that say? My girl, through the rest of time, my love will always stand strong, always in all ways, everywhere, even Hell House altar. It's in Maryland. That is creepy.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like maybe she moved the camera or something, because I'm seeing like the double edge of the paper. The words are blurred out a little bit, and then there's some blurring with the altar as well. But the blurring is what gives that altar that effect, that creepiness.
Okay, she sent it to me on Facebook.
Do you remember the picture I showed of the mummy?
Uh-huh.
I debunked my mummy photo.
How'd you manage to debunk your mummy?
I debunked my mummy photo. Do you still have it?
I'm sure we can scroll back to it. Should be in here. Way back. Take us a few minutes to get back to it, but
Hey, but if it was sent to me in Facebook Messenger, how would I put it in Twitter?
tweet it to Twitter.
It won't want me.
It won't let you.
Scary face.
It was sent to me in a Facebook message.
Okay, so you copy and paste it, I would think.
It's a video.
Yeah, you can send video via Twitter.
You're not understanding.
Would we miss it?
No, I don't think we got back to it yet. Doesn't seem like we've done like 20 episodes of this yet, has it? Does it?
Is that where we're at? 20 episodes?
No. I think we're at like 10 or 12. Something.
Got to be coming up soon.
Yeah, it was near the start of the show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And there's some cool ass catches in here.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be cool to do a video of all of them.
There's your favorite, Lou.
Yeah, well, I wanted to use that clip in a video. David, if you're out there, contact me.
Dang right, man.
No.
You figure it out.
Honda Trucking, have you ever seen this video?
I haven't.
Dude, you gotta check this. Watch it.
Okay, watch the ceiling.
And the floor.
Any minute now.
I think it already happened.
Did it already happen?
Why is it in slow motion?
There it is. You see that shadow behind him, Honda?
Oh yeah.
If you
Okay, now watch.
is that playing it or are you just skipping
That
through?
was me rewinding it.
You should just play it.
Okay, here. Playing it from right here on, and you'll see a first one crawl across the ceiling, and then you'll see the one on the ceiling and the back wall behind him, and he reacts to it.
Whoa.
Yeah,
See that? That's freaking crazy.
that was cool. I
Yeah.
like that catch.
Then he asks, did anybody else see that? Because he's seen it on his YouTube feed. Yeah, let's see if we can get back here to lose.
Yeah, it's debunked. And that picture, you know what? That picture has puzzled me for like 3 years. Because I was there.
A
So
bunch of times.
for me, I had no explanation because I was actually there. And so I was like, what the hell could this possibly be? How could it change form? How could it do what it did? And I got it. It's debunked. I'll show you the answer if we can find it.
Sure you didn't send those to me on Facebook and I showed them?
Oh, man. I don't know.
Oh, this is on Facebook?
This is Twitter right now.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I don't know if my picture showed up or not.
I send it to you because I couldn't figure out how to send it.
Okay, you sent that to me in Messenger, right? Lady Swan. Okay. This is the actual video itself. You can see that there's snow flying every direction.
Look at this one.
And you see that when the snow passes in front of that wet spot on the camera, it looks like a flash.
Uh-huh.
I think what was happening, there's water or something on the lens, and it's starting to freeze, which is what's giving it that jagged edge appearance because of the cold outside.
Yeah, but pay attention to that big elemental I was telling you about. It's actually open and closing its eyes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And its mouth. What? Medicated fish says his wife saw.
Wow,
it.
that's trippy.
Should I-
Yeah, that's the pixels on the TV getting picked up by her phone.
Yeah, my buddy medicated Fred or fish,
Medicated Fred.
medicated fish in the chat. Their apartment's actually pretty haunted. They're in right now.
Now, we don't usually highlight like videos and things like that, but you see what I was saying about the water droplet on the lens and the way it makes it look like it's flashing light.
Uh-huh.
Every time a snowflake passes in front of that, it looks like there's a flashlight almost. Okay, let's go to latest. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, we got some photos coming up here. Mystic Angel Christina. I think we've seen this one before from her, but this was a good one. That it looks like the Grinch.
I swear to God, like clockwork, Jax. Shut up.
Definitely a face there.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, Christine and Sons Ghost Squad. This is some screenshots from when I went to Roosevelt Island Smallpox Hospital.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Scary hashtag scariest catch. In the first picture, it's two shots, one after the other. You could see the woman in the next shot. She is gone. The second one looks like a full body apparition to me praying. Okay, so these are the two shots back to back.
Okay.
Okay, so I see something here. It looks like the bottom of a dress. Looks like somebody walking down a set of steps.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the window below that has an apparition in it. Looks like a woman wearing a dress.
And then over here,
Oh, wow, it's gone.
it's gone. It's gone. Now you can tell that she moved just slightly from taking one shot to the other because the angles are a little different. You got this half the window is covered up by the wrought iron here, but you can see the whole one here. So she moved just a smidgen,
Now, the one
but
you got,
it doesn't change the person walking down the steps in the dress here and gone here.
okay, the one that was gone goes straight down. You look at Scream. Zoom in, you'll see it. See it? You know the movie Scream?
Oh, you mean this guy down here?
No, it's a little bit further down. There you go, right there.
Hmm.
See it? That whole white piece. It looks like the movie Scream.
Brian was saying in the first one he's seen something there. Oh,
That looks like a
now
figure.
that looks like
Yeah, that looks like a
Figure.
figure.
You can see her dress and everything, her arm.
actually looks like a woman in probably early 1900s clothing with a bonnet on and her head down,
Very,
like a nurse,
very dark.
like a nurse's bonnet
Yeah.
or a nun's.
Very, very dark. Kind of looks hooded almost.
Yeah, like a nun's outfit almost. And it actually almost looks like there's a white piece at the front, like what a nun would, how they'd have the brim would be white, but everything else would be black.
Yeah. And down her dress, it looks like the white gownish thing that, yeah,
With
the apron they used to wear.
Yeah, apron in the front. Yep.
Oh, I see a person in where the circle is.
Yeah.
Right
It's just a straight up face. No, on the left side of it.
Oh, right here.
Yeah,
Straight
we
up
were,
face,
that was the first
hair.
thing.
Looking right out of the window.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like a freaking real person.
Exactly, man. Like the hair's hanging down.
Remember, this was 2 seconds later, and it's gone.
Oh, that's the same pit, same place. Oh, wow.
And the lady that was there is gone too in the bottom window in the
Hold on,
second
go
one.
to the other one. Go to the other one real quick. How? Wow. Hold on.
How in the
I don't get how the hair would just disappear. Because, all right, I could see that square piece.
Whoa,
No,
whoa, whoa, back up right there in the center.
Yeah.
See it?
Bam.
that's where two pictures collide, though.
No, no, no. Look up where your arrow is, up just a little bit.
In the window area, yeah,
Right
right
there.
there.
Yep.
There's another one.
Okay, so that should be
That would
right.
be the left side of that picture, yeah.
Yeah, that should be right here.
Nothing. It's like they all wanted to be seen. And it kind of looks like a kid when it's out like that.
Dog looking out? Dog, what are you doing in that window?
I want that doggy in the window.
I think the neatest thing about this one is that right there.
Yeah. Like she is totally like right there and spot on to see. She wanted to be seen.
It's
So
almost creepy.
what's the details on that place? Like, was it a hospital or?
It was. This is some screenshots from when I went to Roosevelt Island Smallpox Hospital.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so it was a hospital.
So here's another shot.
Oh my goodness, that's a dude,
It's a dude. Dude, it's a dude.
right?
Dude, it's a dude.
That's a dude with an awfully big head for the photo, though.
Yeah.
It looks like a dude, though, dude.
It does
It
look.
does, dude.
Dude.
Oh man.
I mean, you look. Okay, so this dude who appears to be on the back side of the fence and farther away from the camera than this dude right here.
Yeah.
His head has got to be 4 times larger
Then that dude's head.
than this dude's head, which is closer to us. So, which would be like, in comparison, if the guys was standing face to face, this guy would have this size head, and this guy's head would be like a giant bobblehead.
That's where you get the drawn out.
Dude.
Dude.
Totally tubular.
That just came right out. Like, dude, that's a dude.
Hey, roll up through the windows.
Hey, Matt, did you guys notice? He's not alone. He's got a bunch of kids. It looks like he's got a handful of hair on the one kid going, "Get over here, boy." You know, like he's dragging him. You see the kid on the other side of the guy?
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Looks like there might even be more. It looks like there's another arm right here to another person. Like he's got a couple of kids in tow. Like he's giving a tour or something.
Hmm.
Now, I did get Donna Clark. Okay, here we go. This was taken on the day of my son Eric's funeral. This picture is on the table. That's my oldest son. And on the left, my nephew. On the right, look at his hand. He was not moving. We were standing there, and there is no window for the light to hit him. Okay, so
Oh my goodness.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, someone holding his hand for sure.
right.
Wow. Yeah, it looks like a hand coming out.
Yeah.
It definitely is a hand and an arm.
It looks like you can see a leg, you can see a hand, an arm.
Yeah. Wonder if there's a head with it.
Well, it's off camera.
Yeah, true.
And what did you say? Who was that in the picture?
Okay, let me read this again. Says this was taken on the day of my son Eric's funeral. His picture is on the table. Okay, so his picture is the picture that's on the table right there.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So then who's the person?
And this is my oldest son on the left and my nephew on the right. So that hand you're seeing coming in from the right is an actual person, but who's holding his hand? This is real. This is not.
He looks like YouTube.
Also, I believe there's a picture of Eric on the table right there, and you could see that it's lit up the same color yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the person could be moving his hand during the shot.
It almost looks like it's coming out of the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, Lou. It does too.
right?
Now she sent a second picture here. A little bit clearer.
Oh wow, yeah, it does definitely protrude out of that picture. It comes around and then out.
Hmm.
And now I don't know or not, but I'm guessing that's a picture of Eric. I
On
could
the table.
Yeah.
On the
be
table.
wrong though. Is that a picture of Eric on the table?
Yes.
Yep.
That's what the thing said.
Are we sure?
Yep.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right.
that's what Donna said.
I know it was that was at the funeral, but I mean it could be any family member.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Motion blur.
She said it was the day of Eric's funeral.
Motion blur with a different color like that.
Well, okay. Now you could get that effect while taking a picture if you had like, you ever take a pencil in your hand and just use your two fingers
whip
to move it real fast back and forth. You could get that effect.
Well,
But
if
it
you go
looks
to
a lot bigger than like a pencil or something like that. It'd have to be something that's substantial, like a piece of paper. Or,
if you go to the next set of pictures, I'll show you some motion blur. I just sent them in. All right, there they are. Freddy Krueger.
I'll come back to those other ones.
Go to the next one real quick. All right. If you go back to the first one, that's the first one you can see. It's like a mummy figure, right? Then in the second one, go to the second one. The second one kind of looks like he's holding his arm over his face, right?
Kinda.
All right. Well, look right where that would be. Where no, don't move the picture. Right there,
Yeah.
stay there. Look right where that arm would be over his face. What do you
Uh-huh.
see right where his arm would be right there?
The Sheik.
No, right below his eyes. No, zoom back out just a little bit. Just a little bit more. Right there. Doesn't something look a little bit familiar to you guys? Right below the guy with the turban's head. It's Patty.
Oh yeah.
You see Patty's face? Zoom
Yeah.
all the way. Zoom back out all the way. That's Patty.
Ah,
That's Patty walking in front of it.
True
Oh,
that.
okay.
Okay.
Do you see Patty's face?
Yeah.
That's Patty walking in front of the mummy. Now go to the other pictures and you'll see it better.
I want to text her and tell her to stop screwing up the pictures.
Oh yeah, because there's her hair. Okay.
I can't see it in this one, but if you go to the very first one, go to the first one again. The first of the three. You can see she's walking.
Okay. Yeah. I see.
Yeah.
Here, her hair. Okay.
Yeah, and then if you go to the next picture, she's looking at
Past it. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
here. Now you can see her hand. You can see something's lit up in her hand, probably a phone or something. That hand behind her that's sticking out, that's Stacy's hand. See,
Yeah.
debunked. You know what? I looked at that picture for 2 years thinking, how the hell could the mummy change shape and this and that and other thing? And it's freaking Patty.
You know, and sometimes it takes that long to figure stuff like that out.
Well,
You never know.
finally did.
Eagle Eye fam. This is my daughter's bedroom. Over my shoulder, you see a face. Oh, I do see a face.
Oh yeah, I see it. Up on the
His
skull.
nose, his eyes.
I actually see more than a face. I see a shadow. that comes down. I see the
Yeah.
shoulders and the outline of a person standing there.
You're an
And he
operator.
has to be translucent because he actually, like, you see how this, I don't know if this was a picture on the wall, but it's a lot lighter here than it is over here. And that's because the body is covering it over and darkening that area.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's a good catch too.
Have you got a scanner going?
Yeah, Lace one's got a scanner going.
I just want to know what's us to our left.
My dad at 7, my son at 7.
Oh,
Tell me we're related.
I got a picture for you in a second. Just give me a second here.
Little Red, 1800 Antrim Mansion, Tawnytown, Maryland, 1800s mansion. I house sat for 4 days, she says.
Oh wow, 4 days. That is a beautiful house.
Yeah, it is. It's under being renovated too.
Yeah. What is that?
Oh yeah, see it in the window?
Yeah.
Second panel down from the top, second panel over from the right.
That woman?
Yeah. There's that, but then there's like somebody up on the top area too. Like that's a freaking tall dude.
Another dude.
It's another dude. Maybe it's a dude dressed up like the first dude pretending to be another dude.
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 Totally rad, man.
Bruh.
It's a wicked looking house, though.
It just
Yeah.
happens to be a dude, bruh.
She does, bruh.
Hashtag dude.
Hashtag duders.
I'm still looking for anomalies. Like that dude right there.
Yeah.
Window. You see that dude?
He's just chilling there.
It's just a head in the window. Like he just poked his head looking out.
Yeah, just to look out.
And the weird thing is there's flesh tones to it. It kind of looks like a real person peeking out the window. Might have been. You never know.
Where is this building?
Forehead pressed against the glass. These old houses like this, the widow watches. Those things are cool. They would build houses like this, and they would either have what they'd call a widow's watch or a widow's peak on top of the house, which was just some place that you could access the roof and stand up there, and was just enough room for you to walk back and forth. And the purpose of this was so that the women could go up there and watch for their husbands coming home from war.
All right, pull down a little bit. I think there's a somebody standing in the window. See it?
Oh, it looks pretty open in there, but there's a lot of things on the glass. Like, I don't know if that's the curtains maybe at the top part, or a lot of lines.
At the lower part in the center, something's blocking it out a little bit.
I'm seeing all these lines and stuff like that. I don't know what that is, but I see what you're talking about right here.
Yep.
Like a fog or something in
Yeah,
there.
and look at you can see the head. If you look up, it's a darker shadow above the white dress or whatever. You pull it back, you can see it better. See it?
I see a face right here looking out the window pane. Like leaning down, looking out. Like looks like it's looking down here.
Yeah.
Looks like that image of Christ you always see in the paintings where he's looking down and praying, and
Yeah.
That's a cool shot. Canada. That's all it says. Canada.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that
Another
would make
building.
a wicked looking screensaver. I'm just
Oh
saying.
yeah.
That would.
Look at the detail in that.
Look inside the doorway.
That's that same house.
Yeah, that's that same house as before.
There's a person there though. The gray pants and everything. His hands are at his sides.
I see what you're saying.
That's insane.
He's like kind of leaning on the.
Yeah,
door.
he's kind of leaning on the door frame there, looking outside.
So I'm not seeing what you're seeing, but I'm seeing something more in the upper door.
Yeah, you see it?
Yeah, I'm
In the
seeing what
center?
looks like a woman in a dress standing in the
Uh-huh.
doorway of the upper drawer or upper door.
I don't know. I see the one at the bottom.
Like, look at it. You can see
Yep.
there's the shoulders, there's the head, and here's the dress comes full length down to the floor. It's almost illuminated.
Yeah.
Long red hair. You can see the red hair coming down over the shoulders. I just love the amount of detail she's getting with this camera, though. I mean, that right there would be just a cool photo.
Pull it back, move the building to the left just a little bit. Man, that's a great screensaver. Look at that, it's got the seat.
Maybe even get a little bit of the sun in there.
Is that a seat on that till?
I think that's a bucket.
Or is it a bucket? Because it looks like one of those seats where you would sit and drive your team from the back.
That would be a spring tooth Hari. That's for gardening.
Okay.
It's for leveling out the ground after it's been plowed. But it probably did have a seat on there at one time.
Because that is a machine pulled, I can tell you that.
Oh, yeah. Steel wheels. That's turn of the century right there.
Yep. God, it's a beautiful picture.
Oh, Red's got a lot of good pictures. I want her camera.
You want to go live where she lives at? That's what it is. There's a bunch of stuff over there. I got to be doing, after doing this trip around New England, I got a bunch of spots I'm going to go back to.
Ooh.
Is that just a wear or is that a face on that door, red door?
I don't know about the door, but it looks like a torso. I mean, it looks like they're standing back in the shadows, but there's something standing right here.
Yeah.
Like oh, you mean this?
Yeah, is that just a wear?
That looks like a chair to me back there, Ghost. The shadow of it looks kind of like a chair back it set into the room.
Could be. I just see something there. Looks like something headless. That's another one that house could be fully restored and brought back from abandonment.
Oh yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that house. Any of these people want to donate one of those houses to me, I'll rebuild it. You can't spin it, can you?
No,
Down.
that's all right.
That guy kind of looks like me, or what?
He does kind of look like you.
Yeah, he does.
That's my grandfather.
Oh, is it?
That kind of looks like you too.
That's my uncle and that's my mom.
Love the car.
Yeah, my grandpa was a OG.
Wow. I see that. Anybody else see a clown? Right here? Look like Pennywise wearing a big, like, big hat. And you see the face, body. I didn't see that in the other shot. But since she circled it, yeah.
Great catch. Great eyes.
Looked like Pennywise.
The dancing clown.
Allison Lav is terrified of clowns. Doesn't that look like a clown face right there? Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. You'll float down here. They all float. Think about it. Clowns freak me out too. Who is Pennywise? What? What's the matter, kid? You don't like clowns? You get them all? Did I go back and get those ones? I did.
Mine's not in there. Did I send you to the wrong place?
I don't know. Where'd you send it to?
To Twitter, I put just hashtag scary sketch.
Did you put it all as one word?
Yep.
Wait.
No, that ain't it.
That's your
I
most-
didn't DM it to you. I can DM it. Give me a second. We'll get something else.
Hey, there's two ghosts on this panel. Hey, Ghost Dog.
Yes, sir.
Dude, meeting Redbeard was one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had. I don't know if he like explained it to you, but it started off just like as because I knew that there was a walking path, and I've heard of people like actually being attacked there. So I told him, you know, it's not the most safe place to go for a walk, but it turned into like this
Hell, man.
spiritual
Davros behind him.
kind of like.
Yeah, these were sent in by Davros Vanskaro.
Anyways, it was an amazing thing.
Okay, I got the before after in your DM.
Davros, James, Chelsea, and Santa Claus.
Did you see Davros' granddaughter? Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. All right, real quick backstory on this. 1918 is when this place was built. It was a sanatorium. It's in Manawa, Wisconsin. A lot of sketchy stuff happened there, and there are unmarked graves. They were apparently doing experiments. Now, the first picture was taken, you know, I was just showing the building, and I took the second picture just a few seconds later. Notice anything?
Where are we looking here?
All right, look at those windows and then look at the other window. I mean the other picture. See it?
I see something in there. Like you can see, it's almost like there's light inside the room now.
Yep. But it's pitch dark in there. But if you notice the shadow, the whitest shadow on that one. And if you look at the other window, you'll see a taller white shadow. Yep. And if you look at the other building, same picture, no shadows.
Yeah, it's because you didn't catch the light. Although, the upstairs one does look like there's a light on the inside.
Where? Because the building was, nobody was there.
See what I'm saying? It looks like there's a small light on the inside. Look how dark this one is.
Yep.
And how light this is up here. It's almost like these panes of glass were painted over, but there's a light on inside and it's showing through the painted glass.
Well, I can tell you, I was there personally. Those windows are not painted over. Now, if you go over to the left on the top, you'll see there's no light. So why is that light on? Because there's no.
I don't know.
Nobody was there.
Yeah, see, in this one, it looks a lot brighter.
Yeah, he does. I didn't even notice that before.
Definitely a light on in there.
All right, the other picture.
It looks like that's the only room that there's a light on inside that building.
All right, go to the other picture. It's not on.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Yeah, it's on.
It's still on. Okay, yeah.
Just not showing up because the whole side of the house, the whole side is dark. Like if you look at these two windows, they're totally dark. But this one's lit up.
Well, that's weird because there's nobody there. But what I was paying attention to was those two windows, bottom windows. And some people say along the fence, that grating or that fence, you can see something in there. But I think you actually pointed out something. Now, is that the one with the shadows or is that the other one? Yeah, there you go. See, you definitely see there's something in those windows. And if you look at the bottom with the yellow, or is that the window? There's like a body just standing there, headless guy. On the yellow, yep, on the yellow. Right there.
Right here.
Yep.
This looks like a shadow of something. Well, actually, I think it's
the bottom window.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
No, like this is.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But there definitely has something in the window. You can tell that.
Because I see one right here. Okay.
Yep.
I see another
that
one
one
there. Right.
Yeah, so I kind of debunked that myself. I agree with you 100%. But the windows, the two windows.
What I'm looking at was up here. Because this is like a porch roof.
Yep.
And there's like a little, like, opening up there. Like this would be like a, what do they call them? Balcony.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like something right here. Can't make out what it is, but
It's the only building, only place I've ever been to that actually made me run.
Low Red said she uses a Canon Rebel T6 Ghost Mafia. She wanted me to tell you.
Okay, Ghost Mafia, right above the pictures of these two pictures, I sent you those pictures from Misty Mountain. You found stuff that nobody else found.
Oh, these ones here?
Yeah,
That camera
they see it.
is amazing at taking pictures. It's an amazing still.
Yeah, we was looking at these on Ghost.
We were tearing it apart. Now that dog you see in the middle, or whatever that creature is, that dog is not there.
Let me get to the. Oh, that's not the photos we. Oh, yeah.
There it is. That's the original photo.
This is the original photo. Why won't it let me turn the photo sideways on yours? Okay, so
That's a dog.
that's a real dog with his tail up in the air.
The other thing looks like a poodle straight on. Real dog?
That's a real dog.
That's a real dog there.
That's one of 3 dogs that she has. The other 2 were on the porch with her.
Now, I want you to notice there's an orb right here and a figure of a guy, like almost looks like he's climbing through the fence. Got like a Civil War cap on or something. Right? You see that?
Yep.
Okay. Then over here, where was it?
Almost right behind the dog.
Lift a little bit. That looks like a poodle right there.
Yeah, but that it's not there. That dog doesn't exist.
It looks like a poodle walking straight towards you.
Yep. To me, it looked like a beagle.
Or yeah, the ears are what got me. The big giant ears on the side of his face.
Here on the other side of this fence, you see a cloaked figure. Now, what it almost looks like, and it's got some blue to it. It looks like a Northern colonel's like Civil War outfit. You know how they had capes. They were caped. Usually they were yellow underneath and blue over top. And it looks like a draped cape over the shoulders. You can see the outline of a face over here. And there's another Confederate there's another soldier over here to the right. It looks like he's wearing Union garb as well.
I think you got soldiers on your mind, man.
I'm telling you. Well,
Actually, there's a story behind. She told you the story about this land.
she's in an area of northern aggression. She's over there in Maryland where they came through, headed towards Gettysburg. So there was a lot of Civil War activity in that area where she's at. She's not too far away from where I'm at.
West Virginia, you meant to say.
Yeah.
Well, if it wasn't for my area, none of you guys would have been able to kill each other, because it was actually the armory, and the original name for Springfield was actually Armory, Massachusetts, because the armory was held here, and we are the land of the gun. Smith and Wesson is the home of Smith and Wesson is here, and we've always been like the place where all the guns come from.
See, I thought that looked more like a chicken. A banny rooster got the feathers in the air, you know.
Well, you can see its legs. If you look right underneath it, you can see the legs.
It does kind of look like if this was the muzzle, you know, nose and the mouth, and he's got a little bit of tufts out here to the side, you know, maybe some ears up over here or laid back against the top of his head.
Yep.
It does look like it could be like a coyote or a small like timber wolf or something like that running straight on at you.
Yeah, but like I said, when she took that picture, there was nothing there. She was taking a picture of her dog, basically. But what's really cool is these orbs that you're seeing. Every time she goes outside, she gets these orbs, and they're multicolors. We're talking yellow, red, blue, green, white ones, of course. They're everywhere.
Yeah, see, when I first looked at this photo, I seen that tail in the air. I said, it looks like a deer going through the fence. And he's like, yeah, that's a dog. I was like, okay, well, that explains the tail in the air.
Which is what a beagle or a hound dog would do, because it's a flag. Now, what I did here is all I did was filtered.
Now, see, there it kind of resembles a raccoon. I see the dark around its eyes or something, you know, like.
Well, what is that white thing that's sticking up in the back?
Looks like a ghost dog.
It looks like a dog.
Could be.
No, I do believe I got one that's in color. I put color on it. More translucent and stuff like that. Yeah, you can see right through it. See it?
Yeah. Can't really tell. The picture's grainy. It's kind of dark, and the foreground kind of blends into the background, but I believe you.
It's a beautiful picture. That's all I got to say. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
I see a turkey.
Well, thank you for putting my picture up there and her picture.
Hey, not a problem. Go back to
Let's see what kind of games he plays.
See if we got any more new ones come in. Oh, yeah, we did. That's another one of them creepy old houses. I want to say that this is a newer house though, because that almost looks like particle board on the sides. Look like somebody tried to renovate it or fix it up at one time, but didn't put any siding on it.
Looks like it's ready to fall down.
Where's that stonework? I can't really tell. This one, the picture isn't as clear. I mean, it is, but when you blow it up, you can't really tell on the house because it's not a close picture. Does look like there might be something in that doorway though.
Above it. Above it to the right where that pole is, there's like a kid's face figure up there peeking out from the roof portion.
I can't get it blowed up big good enough to see it. What I'm seeing is like right in here. Well, we got some snow on the ground out there now. It's a house and a field of marijuana. No, just kidding. Eric, boy, you guys are really quiet tonight.
Ooh,
The red. Let's see what this one is. Uniontown. Oh, it's a video.
Yeah.
If you run out, if you need a filler, Ghost Mafia, I sent you the one with my son. If you want to have fun with that one. Oh shit.
And we're out of photos.
All right, I send you one to the DM if you want to have fun with my son.
Fun with your son, huh?
I like to have fun in the sun.
Yeah, but you're gonna love this one. This was taken during the day. My son is a bartender, so he sleeps during the day, and his wife sleeps with him. And the rest is
That was, that was, I've seen that.
Yeah, I think I showed you, Lou, on that one. I wanted to
Yeah,
get your
you-
opinion on that one.
Yeah,
But
you showed.
what's weird about this handprint, you can actually see the palm lines.
I was gonna say this is
I can see the finger. I can see the palm lines. I can see the fingerprint. That looks like a straight. It doesn't even look like a scratch. It looks like a slap. But if you slap something, it usually swells up the whole area. It looks
Mhm.
Yeah.
like somebody dipped.
It almost looks like it was burned on him.
Yeah, it
You know
does.
what it looks like to me? It looks like somebody dipped their hand in like blood,
Yep.
dabbed it a couple times, and then printed it on his chest.
But what?
Yeah,
if you
but
look,
you can see that's
look
inside
behind-
his skin. You can see it's a bruise.
Yeah.
if you look just below the moon of the moon of the hand, everybody kind of points that out. It said they look like it's a cuffling that got him.
Oh, you mean the little scratch below the
Yep.
palm?
I mean, there's some detail to that.
There you go.
It literally looks like they
Somebody
dipped their
slapped
hand in ink and touched his chest.
Yeah, because you can see all the cracks and
Yeah, you can see all the lines, the
Yep.
inconsistencies. I mean, you would think if it was a slap, you know, it's going to swell and it's going to
But
distort all that fine.
also you could see inside of his neck that it looks like a bruise, that it's not paint. That's inside of his skin.
Right.
Yeah, I will vouch for my son. He wouldn't make this up. And like I said, if you read the caption, he was having, which I thought was kind of unique. He used the words night
Also,
terror.
what that would look like to me is if he was highly allergic to something. Somebody had that on their hand and they placed their hand on him.
Oh yeah, it could be. Yeah, that could be. That could be something.
Riley.
Could be like chemical burn.
From what? Because it wasn't there when
I don't know.
we were going to sleep.
You know what? My mom woke up. It was last year. She woke up with, you could see on half of her arm, it looked like a handprint, and then turned her arm all the way around, and you could see all the fingerprints on the other side of the arm.
Wow.
And so I go and I try to match my hand up to it, and it had to be somebody's hand that was so large. I mean, the fingers were like an inch longer than my fingers. So
It'd be like a handprint like mine.
yeah, it had to be a giant handprint, and she just woke up with it. She woke up with a giant handprint on her arm.
Now that you said that, Lou, now I'm trying to figure the size of what you're talking about, the size of your handprint. This looks more like a child.
It does look small.
It does look small. Now, I do know my son has a history. He has a child spirit with him. He doesn't know exactly where he picked her up, but she throws tantrums when he doesn't pay attention. She's always moving stuff, and he doesn't know how to get rid of her. That's why you see the statement, she's back.
That is interesting.
I've always loved that picture and I always kind of creeped out. And I always like to get your guys' professional opinions on that one.
You're going to the wrong place for professional opinions.
We just give opinions. We don't give professional.
Dear Santa
Can I
Claus.
ask you guys what day is today?
This is Sunday.
Is it Sunday now or was it Sunday yesterday?
It's Sunday now.
It's Monday.
Oh,
now.
it's Monday now.
Yeah.
It's Monday now.
Okay, so this was a shot that was sent to us from Little Red. No story behind it. She's got circles here. I see stuff in the circles. Can't really make it out. It doesn't look good. I mean, okay, so here I definitely see a face right here. Okay, human face. This does not look human, but it's something. This looks straight up like devil, demonic bird. It's got a beak to it, horns. This is just creepy looking. And this one, I don't know. Hey, tell me what you guys think.
Oh, wow. I like that second one from the left.
This one
Yeah.
looks like a space helmet or something.
Yeah, it's like one of those party masks. You know, you cover half the face.
Uh-huh. Well, like I said, this one looks like a big, there's a buzzard beak with horns and over
Like
here.
the back in the 1800s during smallpox.
Almost looks like a
whatnot, they would
cattle
wear that.
skull.
What is that?
Almost looks like a cattle skull, like a longhorn skull.
Or it could be, like I said, you know, remember back in the 1800s during smallpox and whatnot, they had these huge
Oh yeah,
masks
the
that had the
mask.
long nose and had medicine in it.
Uh-huh. Could be something like that. I don't know. This definitely looks like a face just coming out of the darkness. Just stepping out of the shadows. This looks like a screaming skull or something. This is like a warped mind, bad acid trip or something over here. I don't know what the hell that is? But there's a shitload of stuff there. I wouldn't want to see that shit coming across the yard at me. That's all I'm saying. do you think, Bri? You're awfully muted over there.
Awfully muted. Like you can get different levels. Of
Yeah, I've been seeing the same thing that you guys were seeing. Like, there's a shit ton there.
There's a bunch of stuff in that photo.
Yeah, it's a really busy photo. That'd be worth a picture too.
Oh, I didn't even see this big. What's the big one?
But anyways, wanted to show you something before I send it in.
All right.
Hmm.
See that? See how it's closer. Okay.
All right. So
First off, circle it. Mhm.
where was that one with the nun in it? Wasn't that this one?
Then you see the street.
No.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
I'll be right back. Mother Nature's calling me.
We'll make that one a candidate. We go back and make that one a candidate. What was the other one?
All right, JoJo's gonna send some stuff in too.
Is she?
Yeah,
Yeah, I just noticed some stuff.
we noticed a bunch of stuff. So, she did. So she's gonna send them in. We took pictures with the kids with the tree, and there's some
stuff that I
Stuff.
didn't pay attention when I took it, right? Because I figured, okay, maybe it was my phone glitching. But as I'm looking at it, I'm actually finding shit now.
That happens. Let's see. Oh, we're waiting on that to come through. Little shout outs here. Little Red the Family's in the house. Lisa Gibson, Haunted Jim, Linda Kelly.
what up, everybody?
Toxics in the house. Southern Belle. Lonnie Powell. Who else we got in here? We got 67 people in the house watching.
Oh yeah.
Lots of people sending in photos tonight. Thank you guys for sending in those photos. And again, if you want to see some of the earlier photos from previous episodes, they're all up there on hashtag Scariest Catch. If you guys got any that you find later on in the middle of the week, you could send them in anytime you find them. Just tweet them to hashtag Scariest Catch on Twitter, all one word, no space, and we'll bring them up on the next episode.
I sent it the first 4.
First 4. Okay. Let me update here. Wow, that's creepy. That's like a half man, half bear looking thing.
Right?
What the hell is that?
That's in our window right by
It's
the
looking
tree.
in our window.
Yeah.
Looking in from outside.
To me, it looks like an old woman with a veil on her face. I can see like the chin, the mouth.
Looks like a
Black
dude in a
veil.
Mardi Gras mask.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It's kind of creepy.
Ah, damn it. I hate it when notifications get in the way of snapping a photo.
And then the next ones just get really weird.
Now the the light in the next ones, you'll see the flash of light there.
Yeah.
If you pay attention, you can see it slightly moving away, like you can see it moving. And I didn't move throughout the whole thing. I was in the same spot the whole time. Okay. But you'll see it goes up and then it comes down by my daughter's face.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
It goes down by Star's face throughout the rest of the photos. It shoots across and ends up over by her. almost as if it's an angel going into the photo from what was looking through the window.
I don't know, but it was just weird. I thought at first my camera was like screwing up, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, I noticed that too. We're all sitting down, but yet
But then I look at the other ones, and I have
there's
other.
a shadow that's
Hold on.
standing behind the tree.
But then,
Yeah, you see the shadow. Yeah, you see the shadow of the kid standing behind the tree.
Yeah,
but then I look at the other ones of them sitting in the exact same place. I haven't moved. They haven't moved,
There's a head.
and they're clear. Like
There's
there's
a head
no
behind the
mist,
couch.
there's no light, there's nothing.
Well, there's a head for you right there. Look at
Yeah,
that.
but look behind the couch, right
This
behind the
kid
dog.
looks like there's a head and there's
Yeah.
a torso, but
yeah,
it looks like they're naked and they're oddly like look starved, like
Yeah,
Ethiopian or something. Like you can almost count the ribs coming down.
yeah.
But
if
it's
you look
very
right behind the
defined
couch, there's a head
face.
straight
You
popping
zoom
up
in on
too.
it,
hmm
like to see it from the phone, it almost looks like a grown man's face, but a child's body.
Yeah,
hi, I wrestled 3 bears. What the?
it's
But look
really
behind
weird.
the couch. You see the head?
Yeah. And behind the dog, like behind River too,
Yep,
there's the head
right
there.
there. That dog looks like I don't want to mess with him.
Oh, she's a sweetheart.
hmm
But I'll tell you this much: if you ever get close to her kids and she don't like you, she lets you know.
Yeah, River's a loving dog. She's awesome. She's a purebred cane corso,
Hey, Becky.
and it's yet again, it's always right behind Star.
Yeah, this time the head is like it's
It's moved.
moved. It's
and that's
like
what
here you can still make out that it's a person,
Yeah,
but in the very next shot, which is literally, you see the only person that's moved in the photo is Falcon,
yeah.
and it's moved.
hmm
It's definitely moved without the camera moving.
Yeah.
Even the dog is still holding the pose.
Yeah.
But see, that's what caught me was that when I took the pictures, I was like, why is my fucking camera acting up, right?
It was.
So I was sitting here looking at them, and I'm like, wait a minute. Like that light bothers me because you can actually see the
and there it
streak
is.
of it moving.
It's right beside her now, that big huge beam of light. And there were like no lights on in the house. It was all the
Other
Christmas
hand.
tree. Again, but this time it's behind Phoenix. Whatever that person is.
I don't know. It looks like they're reaching out.
I like the fact that it actually left a shadow on the curtain. You can actually see the ripple of the
Yeah.
shadow.
Yeah. And that's what kind of worries me a little bit.
It's almost solid, you could almost say.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I found out the portal is coming from our closet in our bedroom.
Told you that before.
Doesn't matter what, if I film upstairs, they're like pouring out of the
Is
closet.
that face?
That is a face right on her shoulder.
On her elbow right there.
No, on her shoulder.
No, her whole shoulder is a face.
There's
Oh, wait a minute. There's a face peeking out behind her shoulder, too.
Yeah, but yeah.
I was looking down here, and I thought maybe this was like a blanket or something because it looks like a picture of a dog.
No, that's a straight up couch.
That one on top of her shoulder looks like a woman. You can see the long blonde hair.
Yeah.
It's like a negative picture.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, her eyes and everything.
Guys, when I'm showing these pictures, I can't see the chat, so I don't know if there's any super chats or anything coming in.
No,
So if I get anything, let me know so I can acknowledge them.
Yeah. Lonnie Paw.
Wait a minute. That hand's moved.
Yep.
Go up. See it? It's moved.
Yeah.
Now it's like over 8 inches or so from the original picture where we saw the hand.
Yep.
I want to do like an actual investigation sometime of this house.
Well, see, and this is the weird part. Normally, we can get River to sit down with the kids and take a photo, no
yeah,
problem.
and look at that.
But hold on. Last night, when we were trying to take the photos, she just would not sit still, and she kept facing behind the kids instead of looking at us.
Yeah,
Like, it was really hard to get her to focus. She was all on guard with her fur up, looking behind her. See, even in the one picture, she's looking behind her.
yeah. At one point, taking photos, River was actually growling, looking around the tree, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And now I see why. Yeah, that's freaking cute.
That's just like, I almost want to use that for the thumbnail and put hashtag scariest catch. What did I just see? And, like the dog's running.
Mhm.
Well, you said look at the fence line. Let's look at the fence line.
Uh-huh.
Right there.
Yeah.
Goes. Look at the fence line. Yeah. Where's your mouse? Zoom out a bit. Okay. Take your mouse up. Where did it go? Oh yeah. So where the dog's ear is up on the left side there, go straight back from that, and there's like a spirit in the woods, in the trees there.
Oh
Right
yeah,
there.
see it right there. To
Yeah.
the right. It'd be next to the
This
big
guy right
tree
here?
there. Yep.
Yeah.
Looks like a stone statue. I think that's just matrixing though.
Matrixing off of what though? Because it's all branches. There's
Yeah.
nothing solid there.
I just like the puppy shot. That's
Yeah.
like that's
I
cute.
hear
Yeah.
you.
Cute puppy. Oh, what we got here? Another puppy shot. We got some stuff reflecting in the glass. I see a garage or something. Can't really tell. Watching that. Oh wait. Almost looks like a child. See the child?
You know, with
Yeah.
the cheek.
Her face.
Did you see the other pic I sent in? I think so. Can't really tell too much in there. What's in this one? Help out more if I clean my screen on my phone, but I see like a profile, a face right here.
There's a face
Yeah.
right above that face. Look right above that face.
Right there.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a face.
Yeah, it looks like Captain Jack Sparrow's.
Yep. Wait, is that Ghost Dog?
Oh,
He is everywhere.
Eagle Eye Fam. Let me roll back to hers. She says she sent 2. Now these were together.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe that the second one was something that just got snapped in with it or something, but I think this is the one she's talking about. Did you see my other pic?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
well, that's a light.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see the light.
Is it in the curtain?
I don't know. That's why I'm just kind of looking it over. I don't see much in there. It's awfully blurry. It's almost, well, I can see that she took a picture off of like the computer monitor or something like that, because I see the powered by StreamYards, and that's why it's so blurry. And
Oh, wait a minute, right there go to the corner, right
Uh-huh.
there. Now straight up to the right. You see the eye. It's kind of like a half a face.
oh, right here.
Yep. And then you go down, you see the mouth. It's like it's half there, if that's anything.
Yeah, I see something there, but it's so blurry, hard to
Yeah.
make out.
The light. This was taken before those other creepy people.
There are 2 others I sent in. Okay. That's the only one that I seen so far. You sent 2 more after that?
Who's snoring?
That woman.
That'd be Colleen.
Oh, Colleen fell asleep during our stream.
Where's the Sharpie?
Yep, get the Sharpie. We'll tell her the ghost did it. Oh, now you can see how big that little tiny dog is.
It was just
See how tiny he is.
just the way like the tree is, or
It's cute. But anyway, we are at the 2-hour mark. And so I think we're going to go ahead and start wrapping this up for tonight. But we have for the thumbnails.
Yeah.
And see what we got. Let me go to my picks here. So this was a good one. This was the eagle. The 2 faces in the Eagles hall. So that will
definitely
we'll
tell
make
there's a
number
person
one.
in that panel.
Number 1,
Yeah.
the Eagles hall. Number 2, what looks like a nun in the doorway.
Yeah.
Number 3, the shadow figure over the shoulder of Eagle Eye the Fam.
Yeah.
Number 4, the Indian in the cupboard, or the Indian in the tree, I should say.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
It's the Indian in the cupboard.
Number 5, the hey, what's going on, ghosts?
Yeah.
And number 6, the creepy guy looking in JoJo's window.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm on 1, 4, and 5.
Yeah, pick one.
Oh shit.
And number 7, puppy dog.
1, 5.
Why can't I see my feed now? Where'd my stream?
All right, what are the choices again?
Oh, you would say,
You would, Lou.
you fucker. Okay, hold on, and let me reshare this.
I got 5, the waving ghost.
Okay. Look at there. OG loving on a puppy.
Aw.
Aw. Had to throw that one in there. The Fraternal Order,
God,
or the Eagles Lodge, shadow figure in the hallway, and the guy
Metal
looking.
figure playing on the piano.
Well, there is a guy playing on the piano. That was the brother. Yeah, the guy behind the piano is a real guy.
Okay.
And the doorway, however, is not.
Yeah.
The nun in the doorway, number 2. The phantom staring over Eagle Eye,
Number 3.
number 3.
I was scared when I saw
The
it.
Indian in the tree, number 4.
On the top,
the Hey, What's Up Ghost, number 5.
That's one you picked.
Number 6, the apparition looking in JoJo's window.
Oh my God, the top of it looks like a goat, and that is not cool because I've been having some things with some goats.
Yeah, it literally looks like somebody wearing like a Mardi Gras mask or some kind of half mask.
Yeah.
You can,
From the
you
bridge
can
of the
clearly
nose up.
see the
No,
definition.
I see something different at the top of it, but it was just
I can see what you're seeing, Lou. It looks like horns that like kind of roll backwards.
yeah. And I've been having some gut, and there's 2 of them there, and oh my God, that's weird. I see the face, I see it all. That you know what? That kind of relates to what happened to me last. That whole picture right there. I'm gonna send you a private picture, Jojo.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know
Understand
what's
what
really weird? I know this is gonna sound weird, okay? But I had a dream last night with Lou in it.
Okay, so
So the fact that
1,
he's
2,
telling
3,
me-
4, 5, 6, or 7.
Were there goats there?
Actually there was.
Yeah.
No way.
We were standing outside of some farm. It was like abandoned, but the neighboring farm had little goats in that. They had cows out there and they had 3 little goats. And they had one big white goat that had those rolling.
Wait until you see. I got some stuff to show you. Ghost Dog, what was the hand?
Oh, that was my number, my choice.
Oh, 5.
Which one was 5? That was that the Indian in the tree?
Oh, that's the one waving high.
Yeah.
That's mine too. I like the high ghost.
Yeah.
Oh.
The high ghost.
Mhm.
I like that Indian in the tree though. That's a pretty good catch. It was pretty clear that there was actually something there. It was pretty well fully manifested. You couldn't see through it.
All right, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
It had a sharp outline. That's what I liked about that Indian.
Mm-hmm. Haunted Jim sounds kinky.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like that haunted gym.
See him with Tales of Solosis.
Crazy
145
Kansas
in
says
my
the
choice.
Indian in the tree. I like the Indian in the tree or the nun in the doorway. One.
Well,
Four.
one's really going to get it because of that shadow in the doorway.
Yeah.
That's just unexplainable.
What one is number 1?
Actually, somebody said that it could have been, when the flash went off, the guy that was standing in front of the camera, it could have been his shadow cast through the doorway.
Yeah, but
It's
the doorway.
possible, but I don't think the angle's quite lined up. But
Yeah, because if you look at
On
the
to
doorway,
Jim
the
sent one.
profile's straight on. Where the
Uh-huh.
guy is at an angle.
Right.
It would have been thinner.
Beth says 1 or JoJo. Not really JoJo the pick.
God says, I like the nun. Yeah, the nun you can see pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I like the nun in the doorway or the Indian myself.
This one's a tricky one to actually choose from.
Can I see it again? Okay.
Amy.
Okay.
Which one are we looking at?
Okay. Number 1.
Yeah, that's not the guy because the guy you would see an arm or something like that. And
Yeah, the angles don't line up with the camera.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so this is the Eagles ballroom. This one is the nun in the doorway. This is the apparition behind Eagle Eye Fam. The Indian in the tree. The Haya ghosts. and the
Mardi Gras.
thing looking in JoJo's window. But you get some water damage up there in that window, JoJo. You might want to have that checked out. See that up there?
Oh no, that's dirt.
Yeah,
Brian's slacking.
it's a cobweb. I gotta scrub it out.
Okay.
It's called to do for Brian list.
The Eagles Lodge, the Nun, the shadow figure behind Eagle Eye Fam, Indian in the tree, Hyagos, and dude looks in JoJo's bedroom window.
Not my bedroom window.
That's
That's not a dude. That's a woman.
Yeah.
yeah. A really creepy looking woman.
I'm seeing Indian, or number 1. That looks like a ram's head. Number 4, Indian. Looking for more votes. Indian and puppy.
Wow, you got 58 in here, 56.
Yeah, we was almost up to 70 there a little while ago.
Nice.
One.
Chocolate says puppy.
Low Red's biased. It's puppy.
Right, Linda? It is a tough call.
Beth is like, I can't pick just one this time.
Yeah.
Amy says, yeah, I'm glad there was more picks tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it was a
loved it.
good stream so far tonight. So, and I'm glad everybody's enjoying themselves out there. I hope that everybody's doing well. I know there's a lot of the Midwest that's getting snowfall right now, and it's coming down pretty hard. So be safe out there, especially if you guys have to be out on the roads. Just, use common sense, slow down when you're driving, things like that. And if you don't have to go out, don't go.
Make the
First and second place
boy
tonight.
deliver.
Personally, I think that you should get the Sharpie out, go over there to Colleen, and write spooky shit on her face, or like clown makeup or something. Like, do it up and then take a picture, and we'll use that as the thumbnail.
There we
While
go.
she's sleeping.
She's gonna kick my butt.
Knowing everybody heard you. They thought I was being possessed.
Yeah, you got to do like the upside down cross and stuff on her forehead.
So, what was your favorite there, Lou?
I'm gonna go with number 5 still too.
The JoJo, the dude looking in the window.
Waving guy.
The what? Oh, the waving guy. The waving guy. Okay. What about you, Ghost Dog?
5.
Waving guy.
Yep.
And Brian.
Waving guy, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
It's a pretty clear picture, man.
I think we'll go with the waving guy then. Make a good thumbnail, put it across underneath of it. And he's like, hey.
Now, who did that?
Huh?
Who caught that picture?
No, each week we pick one picture.
No, who took the picture?
Oh, yeah, I snapped that. Oh, who took the picture? That was, hold on a second here. You go back to my Twitter, find the picture. That was sent in by, I think, Man, we covered a bunch of pictures tonight, didn't we? Holly's Lore.
Holly's lower.
Yep. That was sent in by Holly's Lore.
Great people, by the way.
Yep. I think that's going to be our winner for tonight. And
Solid.
guys, we are in the transitioning stage of we're also live streaming over there on D Live now, which is kind of cool because you're instantly monetized and you can make money over there compared to, you know, if you get a super chat over here, YouTube takes, you know, up to 50% of it.
Gotta wait.
Or over there, they only take 2. So
You gotta wait a month and a half to get it.
yeah. What is it?
You gotta wait a month and a half to get it on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got to wait a month to get it on YouTube. Over there, they pay out every 2 weeks. And the threshold is actually lower. So it's kind of neat. I've been playing around with the idea of taking Question Everything from YouTube over to that platform because, you know, there's so many restrictions with what we can talk about as far as conspiracies over here on YouTube. And we're completely free to talk about all of them over there as much as we want. So we could talk about those ones that we can't talk about over here. So I think Tuesday night, we're going to do our first episode of Question Everything over on D Live. And we'll probably be, I may do a stream before then. It just depends. Like I said, I got to go into the hospital and find out about this with my throat tomorrow and stuff like that. So it's going to depend. I know Brian's going to have some stuff coming up. When are you doing your D Live's Got Talent, Brian?
Tomorrow.
You going to do that tomorrow?
We're doing on YouTube to transition over.
Oh yeah, tomorrow I'm doing it on YouTube to transition over.
Okay, so you're going to do it on YouTube another time and transition that over.
Yeah.
And that's because over there you can actually play the music.
Yes.
Mhm.
So that'll be cool. It'll give a whole new twist to the karaoke stuff because you can actually play and not get the copyright over there.
True.
So that'll be awesome.
Qualify with my farting video.
What?
Count?
To what?
My singing, oh, say, can you squeeze?
You mean the one that came out earlier?
There was no fun that time though.
Hey, that was talent.
Low Red says Tuesday I'll be seeing James again with my son in Baltimore, Maryland at 6:00. I wonder if Nero's going to go meet up with him.
I think there's a chicken sandwich involved.
Yeah, we don't want it. I'll tell James to stay away from Popeyes.
Hold on, I gotta call James right now and warn him about chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, tell him don't go into Popeyes in Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah, do not.
Don't go anywhere near where Nero triggers and try to get a sandwich.
Wherever Nero Triggers had the food, stay away.
We messed up if we found out that James was the blind pregnant nun that he pushed over
Oh.
to get his sandwich.
So, all right, Lou, you got some stuff coming up you're working on. I know I got to do some voiceover work for you, but anything you want to talk about?
I have a really big video that I'm working on with Ghost. But I have a handful of videos that I will be releasing about my little trip through New England with James and Chelsea. I'll tell you what, it was pretty trippy. When they got here, the way things started to go down, one of the fams gave them an ovulus. Some crazy stuff started coming out of the ovulus, and
Like an actual ovulus?
Yeah,
Like-
the next one. And the
Actually-
oldest virgin.
the one that I really
You know those things are freaking expensive as hell, the real ones.
you know what? He was gonna leave it with me, he was like, if you want to use it for a week or two, you know, and I'm like, I don't know, all the things that we've been through in the last 4 days. I kind of wanted to shy away from that thing, but yeah, the day of the first day we used it, there's all these crazy noises coming out, and it was saying stuff like people were shot and up and down the stairs and all these weird messages. And then just a couple hours later, we end up finding out that there was a shooting in New Jersey. And that was the start of our trip. That was like the beginning of it. And then just along the way, the thing kept saying book, hotel, book, hotel. And we're wondering what the hell it meant. And so I got a bunch of videos coming out about our trip through New England. One of the coolest things, though, was visiting the lighthouse in York, Maine, at nighttime in the middle of the winter. Now, I've been there in the summertime, and I've never experienced.
Wow, you guys went all the way up to Maine?
We went through every New England state that there. I went on the New England portion of their trip.
That's pretty cool.
Massachusetts, Vermont, Maine, Rhode Island, New Hampshire.
Delaware.
No, Delaware's too south for once they started headed down south back towards home, I stayed here. But I got to do all the northern states with them. It was pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I got a bunch of videos coming out, guys. I'm actually working on them, but the one I'm most excited about is the one that me and Ghost are currently working on. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm putting a lot of work into it. Ghost is actually putting a lot of work into it, and
Yeah, I'm trying to, anyways. Like last night, I sounded like Marge Simpson, so it's like, and then I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring.
Dude, I'm sorry that you're sick, but the sickness in your voice, it actually comes over very well through the videos because you get that low, grumbly.
Low.
Yeah, I like it. It works.
That's what she said.
We're going to have to get you sick for every video that I shoot. Sorry.
It goes. I mean, your voice sounds like me after 2 packs in 6 hours.
Sounds like me after a night of karaoke and
6 hours of what, Ghost Dog?
scotch.
2 packs of cigarettes.
Oh! I thought you meant 2 packs of cigarettes and 6 hours of
That's what I just said. You want to hear a voice get deep without a machine.
Oh, I'm not using a machine.
You know what I like about Ghost's voice? Ghost has a voice that fits.
Oh, he's got a radio voice.
Well, I think he's got more of a Robert Stack type. I love it for documentaries. He's got a very awesome documentary voice.
Kind of what I was going for when I was reading the stuff for the documentaries was like that. Hey, look who's here! My ears were ringing.
That
James the Fam is in the chat.
Oh, I can't see the chat.
Don't get his butt up here.
What's going on, James?
Get his butt up here. Do you know how hard these people are pushing themselves to get?
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I've been watching their vids.
They're
Let me
covering
tell
a
you
lot
something.
into our territory in a real short period of time.
We went through the New England states. By the time we got back to Springfield and we went to the Springfield fan meet, I face planted in Don's Pizza. Literally, I
Not what I thought you was going to say, but okay.
no, I was so tired. I literally had to take a lift home because I was just falling asleep. These guys are going from state to state. They're pushing themselves super hard to make sure that they can meet up with as many fams as they can. Seeing it from behind the scenes was amazing. Shout out to James and Chelsea for taking me along. And I had a blast, man.
Steve says I'm spread out half on the couch and half on the floor.
James, dude, as soon as I got home, I just woke up an hour ago. I slept literally for like, I don't know, 17 hours, 18 hours. I slept a long time. I was beat.
I bet
Well,
you.
next time James comes up and picks you up, you got to bring him over this way, and then we can hit the trifecta over here. We got the West Virginia Penitentiary.
Well, you're
We got
forgetting that James is actually going to be doing this. It's a 3-part trip. He's going to be doing he did the East Coast, and he's going to be doing Central, the middle of America, and then the West Coast. He's going to do the entire 50 whatever states.
See, within 5 hours of me, I have Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. We have West Virginia State Penitentiary. We have Prospect Place. We have Bobby Mackey's. We have
Listen, dude, you don't want to even tell.
Beverly Hills Sanitarium.
He went to Bobby Mackey's, and since he's been to Bobby Mackey's, he'll tell the story himself. Let him tell the story himself. But since he's been to Bobby Mackey's, been pretty out there.
We have Shawnee Park down in the lower part of West Virginia down there. The abandoned amusement park from the 1900s or 1920s.
Oh, I know.
Girl
James
died.
visited
Here's
places
the
like
thing.
that.
Except for Han and trucking, because he's a truck driver. How many people in their lifetime say, man, I would love to do a tour of the entire United States and go and travel and do this? He's actually doing it. You know what I mean? And there's so many people who say they'd love to do it and never get it done. I just think it's awesome.
Mansfield Reformatory, where they filmed Shawshank Redemption's only 2 hours away.
That's awesome.
It is just like, at Gettysburg is like, what, 3.5 hours away? Bull Run, 4 hours away.
You know what I think? I think
Within a 5-hour car drive in any direction, there's tons of places.
I think James's biggest thing that he wanted to accomplish was to meet as many fams as possible. And the fam meetup in York, Maine, there was a good crowd there, but one of the people there said nobody comes to Maine in the wintertime. And I'll tell you what, it's something I probably would have never experienced. But now that I was just sitting there looking at the moon, looking at that lighthouse, and it was just like, man, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. And it was amazing. And so I want to just say thanks to James and Chelsea for taking me along, because I had a blast.
Hey, James, I'm just kind of curious. When you do the Midwest with the house in Iowa, what's that called?
Vesta?
The Vesta house. Is that on your itinerary? Because that one I want to see James in.
You know what? I got something for James. I was one of the people that challenged Lou last year to do it. Lou did the Snow Angel Challenge, challenged Brian. We got Lunatic Dad to do it. We even got Green Bay Wacky to do the Snow Angel Challenge. James, I'm issuing this challenge to you, brother. Snow Angel Challenge. Next time you get someplace where there's snow, you tell them Ghost Mafia issued you the Snow Angel Challenge for this year. There you go. We'll be watching for the video.
The Velisca house. That's the name of the house.
Ooh, the Velisca Axe Murder House. Yeah.
Yes, that's the one I want to see James at. I really, honest to God, I don't want Chelsea in that house. James, okay. Chelsea, no. That's how bad this place is.
Oh, James will run out of the house.
Yep, James says he'll do it as soon as he gets some snow somewhere.
You might want to tell him that he's got to do it in his underwear.
Oh, everybody will love to see that one.
When I did it in my underwear. Last year when I did it in my underwear.
So did Brian.
So did I. Right down into my
So
boxers.
did Lunatic Dad.
So
I
did
jumped on a block of ice and broke 3 ribs, but
I don't know where James is right now, but I do know that there is snow coming across. In fact, we've got about 2 inches of snow out there on the ground, and it just started snowing at the
What underwear?
What underwear?
Way to go, James.
Well, I mean, do it in the buff and then blur it out. You'll be fine.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
if I'm correct, I think
pair of thongs.
If I'm correct, I think James should be actually getting down more south. Today's what, the 16th? Yeah, he should be a couple states away from home by now.
Is
There,
there any chance he's stopping by that house that Patty went by, that hotel?
which one?
The one where Clay and Patty went to?
I'm not sure. We get confused because there's so many different.
Well, it's the one particular house where
Right, Alyssa.
Clay had that door opening, closing, and then that chair moving while he was sleeping.
Yeah.
The play.
Was this recent?
Yeah, this was very recent. It was
What's-
like about a month or two ago.
Is it in Florida?
It's in Georgia.
Georgia. Yeah, I'm not
It'd be
sure.
on his way down.
Okay, so he's Delaware, Maryland, West Virginia, Virginia, and the Carolinas. He has left to do. So yeah, if he's in the Delaware and Maryland area, Maryland's going to be getting some of the snow. He's going to have snow in Maryland in the next 24 hours.
Oh yeah, they're getting
Baltimore especially.
Just
So,
James and Chelsea, listen, guys. If you get tired, definitely stop and take a break, man.
Yeah, don't push
Yeah,
yourself
definitely.
that hard. We love you, man.
What up, Green Bay?
And please be very, very careful. Be very careful, James.
Well, Chelsea got to experience her first bit of black ice
Oh,
here. Yeah.
You okay?
Maine is so freaking much colder than Massachusetts is. And oh my gosh, it was blistering cold up there.
how's she handling the cold?
Oh, well, they're already down south. So, I mean, she handled it pretty good.
well, they're not that far south. They're Maryland and that's not too far away from me.
Well, I
a-
heard when they first started this
further
trip, when they
south
got into
than-
the colder states there, that she got frostbite or something.
It's a lot further south than New England.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And you got to figure they were just in New England a day and a half ago.
Green Bay Wacky, welcome. And James, if you find yourself up around Moundsville, West Virginia, northern Panhandle, West Virginia, you know, that Ohio, West Virginia, Pennsylvania area up there, hit me up. Tell you what, you can come investigate my house and you can stay the night. We'll make you dinner. Make chili.
Oh, what a suck up. What a suck up. I mean,
Well,
I'd come.
we told them before if they need a place to crash and they're in the area, they're more than welcome. We got a room.
You'll have fun over there in West Virginia, James. You really will. There's a lot of great history there. Heck, even the tunnel is got its own history right there. How the highway was split.
Over here by me. Yeah. When they took out the hillside and moved the cemetery.
Hi, Chelsea. Love you, girl.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff around here.
Hey,
Biggest
Chelsea.
fan.
Hey,
Biggest fan right here, James.
Chelsea, what up?
Hey, Chelsea.
Chelsea's in the house too.
Yep.
Chelsea, I wanted to say something to you. If you remember the circle with the dot, she'll know what I'm talking about. We kept seeing a circle with a dot in the middle. Think about the moon that we looked at the other night. It was the moon with the big ring around it. Kind of ties the two things together. Pretty crazy.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that moon, seeing the moon with the ring around it, that was something, especially it being the last full moon of the decade.
Yep. It's crazy to think that decade is over already. It's been 10 years.
Yeah. 2020. I remember back when I was a kid, what I said I'd be doing. In 2020, I'll be a millionaire. I'll have 20 Lamborghinis. And
I'm still pissed. Okay. Back to the Future promised us flying cars in 2015. That was 5 years ago. Where's my flying car?
We're getting them now. We have flying cars now. They're drone cars.
What about the shoes that lace up themselves?
And we got those. Yeah, they sell those. You can buy those on eBay now.
Yeah, we got those years ago. They're about $10,000 a pair.
Well, see, I'm still in the truck from 26 years. I have no idea what's out here.
Yeah, those are the Air Mags.
Yeah.
Those are the pumpers.
Nike Air Max. They had a charity fundraiser, and in the charity fundraiser, they went for like $10,000 a pair. You can get them a lot cheaper. You can get them for like 2 or 3,000 because that was a charity. Of course, people are going to pay way more at a charity, but some people are still trying to get $10,000 for those shoes.
Right.
Chelsea, get plenty of rest on. We love you, Chelsea.
James the fan says, I got those. Thanks to Amy.
Oh,
Not
wow.
airbags. Nike, real. See? See, James got some a pair.
Okay, so I'm still in the truck. Okay.
James got a pair of Air Mags.
That's what he says.
No, he says not airbags.
Oh, you got self-driving Teslas instead of flying cars. Yeah, true.
All right. So yeah, in 2017, Tesla had made a car. It's already out now. You can put it on drive from Los Angeles all the way to the coast of Massachusetts, and it'll drive itself completely there on its own.
Well,
They
think about
have-
all these cars that have driver assist that will park for you.
Hold on. In Japan, they have buses that actually are self-driving buses in rural areas.
That's cool.
They have the self-driving freaking semi trucks over there in the UK on the Autobahn and stuff.
They just-
In England, they have so they're actually trying to bring them into the States. They do have them, but they're still testing them. And they're also running convoys. There'll be 3 trucks, and in the lead truck or the rear truck, they'll have a driver just sitting in there.
Yeah,
They're trying to
Elon
bring it.
Musk just released his self-driving rig. It's pretty awesome.
James says, a pair of self-lacing Nike Earl, look up Nike Hyper Adaptity 1.0. Amy Clear, who is in this chat, sent them to me.
I know that James got those shoes up on a shelf because the things that he does to shoes when it lasts 15 minutes.
Yeah, I always wonder, why doesn't James just go out and buy some good old farmer mud boots?
Because he
Ones
lives.
that go up, you know what I'm talking about, Mafia, right? The one that goes all the way up to your knees,
Yeah, the muckers.
the
Yeah,
mucker.
but what are you gonna do with those in Florida? Everybody's wearing flip-flops and you got mud boots on.
Yeah, but when he goes out to these tunnels and stuff like that,
Traipsing around in the Everglades, catching some of them big ass pythons they got down there.
We got the rubber boots that go up past your knees, and he's still soaked.
well, it's either that or ruin your tennis shoes.
Oh,
Yeah, look what happened to Fluffy when you guys went out and got caught in the mud.
he lost his shoes completely. Like
Exactly.
his shoes back, his shoes went into the mud and they never came out. That was funny. It wasn't funny at the time, but after thinking back, we laughed about it. He was like, he looked at me when his foot sunk down to his knee in mud, and he goes, "Lou, I'm stuck." And I'm like, "What do you mean you're stuck?" He's like, "Dude, I'm stuck." And then he pulls his foot out, and there's like this big hole, and you can't see no shoe. And he goes, "Lou, can you grab my shoe for me?" And I got my hand like 3 feet into the ground looking for his shoes. I'm like, "Dude, I don't think your shoes are coming out of this mud." And it was a freezing cold night. It was crazy. It was a crazy experience.
We used to get our shoes stuck in when we worked on the farms and whatnot and get that manure to do the same effect. And there's little tricks you can do to release the suction so you can pull your stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be
Gabe says, "I'll be wearing them Christmas and New Year's. Gotta look good for Christmas and New Year's." Yeah, it did. It sucked his shoe right off. We were just about to get into this crazy, it was a crazy asylum that they were just about to tear down. And we're just about to walk inside. And because they were doing construction on it, there was a bunch of soft dirt. And now this is the middle of the winter. There should not be any mud because it's so cold. It should have been frozen. But because they were working on the place, the stuff
Already did, JoJo.
and it was like quicksand, man. That stuff sucked his feet right into the ground. He was trapped.
Yep, I was way ahead of you on that, JoJo.
I was gonna say, what was taking you so long, you old man?
I had done it already, and it hadn't kicked in when she had typed last.
Unlikely
Oh,
story.
I see the fam is a mod here, but Chelsea's not a mod. Oh
See?
man, that's messed up.
She is now.
Up close mafia. That's messed up.
Got real quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah, it did. Crickets.
Yeah, what the hell, Ghost? Why ain't Chelsea a mod?
Oh, Brian,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, why not? Right, Brian? Yeah, I agree.
Oh, hey James, I don't know if you remember me from about a year ago when you were walking around and you went to that bar. I was that trucker that was trying to get you to come out on the truck with me. I said, hey, if you ever want to go out on the road, I'll throw him in the new truck. You can ride around the country that way.
Chelsea, if you want to come in, if you go back out and come in under your first channel, I'll mod you there too.
Oh, that's so nice, Ghost Mafia.
I just want you guys to drive safe, get home, have a good holiday. Love you guys. And
I'm hoping that James is able to get home for the holidays, spend some time with his kids too.
oh yeah, he's definitely he planned this so that he could get back. The thing is, for him to get back for the holidays, he had to push and push and push. By the time they got here, they were on the road for 10 days already.
Yeah.
I lasted on the road with them for 3 or 4 days, and I was like, I don't know how you guys do this. Hell no. Jeez.
10 days?
I was only with them for 3 or 4 days, and I was toast. I couldn't do it no more. I couldn't. When I got home, I crashed literally for like 16 hours, 17 hours. I just woke up.
How did they make it for 10 days straight?
10 days. The whole trip is like 20 days. They went up.
Hey, they're at like day 15 now or something.
Yeah, and they were doing one state per day. So that means go to a state, meet up with everybody, shoot videos, get to the next state, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. And he has met so many fams. It was an awesome undertaking, and he's still got a bunch more to go.
Well, I'm impressed with Chelsea because she's doing all the driving. So, hey, Chelsea, when you get back to Florida, I'll send you an application for a truck driver. You could be a
Yeah, yep.
Watch the poor girl have a heart attack, would you?
No.
Yeah, there's two people I want to drive the truck. I want James to drive the truck because I think that would be great. And I want to get Clay to drive the truck. And I want to get Patty to drive the truck.
Well, Patty definitely will have a heart attack.
You're gonna get Patty to drive a big rig.
What's
I want to get Patty, I want to get James, and I want to get Clay from Time to Play.
what's going on with Patty Lou? I haven't seen her going live as much here lately and stuff like that.
I just caught her early this morning. It was, I'm going to say this. You guys got to go watch her. It was amazing. I mean, amazing.
Season, you know.
It's amazing video. You guys got to go over to her channel and watch the video.
I figured it might have been something like that. It is the holidays and things like that. And we kind of backed off live streaming a little bit for right now too. We pick it back up after the first of the year and then really go all out with it. But holidays, family coming in and out, and Thanksgiving, Christmas and all that.
You gotta take care
It's
of.
understandable.
Yeah.
Hey, Davros, no, I haven't seen that video yet. Is it an older video or is it a newer video? Davros asked me if I seen Omar and James driving go-karts.
Oh, I got you, Ghost Dog. Don't worry. We'll put it up here for you in the big screen TV.
Hey, Mr. Peppermint. Who's Mr. Peppermint?
About 6 months. Okay.
Ghost Mafia, he says, what's up with hashtag scariest catch?
Oh, actually, we were wrapping it up when you came in, and then we all started talking to James and talking about the trip and the meetups and all that stuff. But Yeah, we had a lot of pictures come through tonight. Had some really interesting
wants
ones.
to know what it is.
Oh, basically, if you have any pictures, James, that you'd like to share with people, you can send them into hashtag scariest catch, all one word, no spaces, on Twitter. You can tweet them to it. And then on Sundays, me and Lou and Brian do the show. And we literally pull the pictures up. We see what we can't see in them. Sometimes we find stuff that other people didn't see. Sometimes, you know, we can explain what's going on in the photo. You know, maybe we can debunk it or, you know, say, hey, you know, I can't debunk this. This has got to be legit. Look how clear this is.
Or
And
we can find more than what they're sending in.
yeah,
It's not
absolutely.
really about debunking anything. It's more just getting eyes on everybody's catches that they got out there in the community.
Right.
We don't take any third-party pictures, which means we only accept pictures from the person who actually took them. We don't take screenshots or photos from other channels. This is about the community. This is about us seeing what our community has that they haven't been able to get eyes on and get the whole community to come together and to be able to see that.
Right.
Every week we choose a winner. That winner becomes the thumbnail for the video. And this happened actually just by random. One night we're up on Ghost's channel and somebody sent a pic of one of their catches. And it turned into an entire night of checking out people's pictures. And at that point, we were like, man, you know what? We should do a show about this because a lot of people like to share their photos. And so this is about just, you know, helping everybody get eyes on their stuff. I mean, you know, there is a lot of stuff that can be explained away. That's not what we're here to do. We're not here to tear nobody down. We're just here to look at what everybody's caught, and we've seen some amazing stuff. I mean, if you go through the pictures on Scariest Catch, there are some amazing captures in there.
It really is. In fact, let me show you some of the ones from tonight, if you didn't see already.
Also, you want to be in the truck when James is driving it.
I can't see the chat, so you guys will have to keep the chat up for me. Let's see.
She's gonna have to drive in the sit in the back bunk because I'm gonna have to be in the passenger seat to be able to pull that air brakes.
Is it a self-driving
So
truck?
No. It's a regular truck.
this was one of the photos from tonight, and there literally looks like a guy standing behind Eagle Eye the fam, looking over her shoulder right here.
That does look like.
Okay.
Now, do you have a list of the winners?
No, I've never kept a list.
That would be cool to have a list of them because there's been some amazing ones.
This was one from tonight that we seen. And
That was Christina and Sons.
it looks like a nun standing in the doorway. That was a good capture. And then there's what looks to be a woman's face looking out the window right there. And this other photo that's in here was taken 2 seconds later, and it's gone. So, yeah, we've had some pretty interesting stuff.
I think the angel with the sword is one of the craziest ones.
Yeah.
The
Show 'em the winner.
the lighthouse one was amazing.
This was a good one. This was today. This was the hey, how are you, ghosts? And the one literally looks like he's got his hand up waving to us. That was kind of neat.
That was the winner, I believe.
Yeah, I think that was the winner for tonight. This was the other one. Well, this is the smaller version, but the shadow figure. Now, this was taken in a Eagles Lodge, and that doorway that the shadow figure is standing beside, that's a 9-foot doorway. So that shadow figure's got to be 10 feet tall. And in the same photo, which this is the original photo right here. And you can see him over there in the doorway. But in the same photo, on the other side, there is a man's face like peeking around the corner. Right here. It actually has some flesh tone to it. Now the guy in the photo that you see in front of you, real, and the guy at the piano is real. They were actually there. But the guy in the doorway over there.
You should show him the angel one because this is going to be hard for James to see.
Okay, let's see.
The angel one is
I like Chelsea.
I mean,
Rather be in it than
Is that a picture of me?
chased by it.
That was a good one too. Somebody sent us. That was one of my favorites. Like I said, I'd like to get that one as a painting.
And it's so cool that Lou Rock looking up for his buddy.
This one was creepy. Definitely see like something standing there. That is definitely like the outline of something big.
I think James and Chelsea found some craziness at Bobby Mackey's.
Oh, I watched that video early this morning, and I tell you what, I was freaking out too with James. Because every single time he turns around, you could hear bangs. You could hear a lot of stuff. And I tell you guys what, there's no way I will go there. Believe that.
Oh, this has got to be one of my favorites. I forget where this was taken at. This was taken at a lighthouse.
Yes.
And the person that took the picture, they were the last group to come down the steps out of the lighthouse. They turned around and shot a picture up the stairwell, and they get this little girl.
Isn't that the lighthouse from Florida there? The oldest lighthouse in America or something
St.
like that?
Augustine.
St.
I don't know
Augustine.
if that was St. Augustine or not, but
Hold on. James said he's going to get some sleep. Chelsea's editing for Bobby Mackey now, and I'm going to drop much love.
Yeah, he is gonna drop. Yo, James, get some sleep, bro.
Yeah,
Let's go,
love you, James. Love you, Charles.
So you got the new computer laptop, I assuming. You heard
Later,
about
Sam and Charles. Have a good night.
all right, guys. Yeah, take care, James, Chelsea. Get some rest, and we will catch you on the tube later on.
Thanks for having me up, boss.
Oh, yeah, I am going to wrap it up, but I was just saying goodnight to Chelsea and James. But yeah, absolutely. Haunted Trucking. I know we've only ever had you up on EVPs. That's why I brought you up here tonight. We like to have one guest person with a fresh set of eyes every once in a while, and we bring people up now and then. And
Oh
it's
man,
a pleasure having you up here. And man,
I thought it was a beard that you wanted me up here. Come on. I thought it was a beard is why you wanted me up here.
No, fresh pair of eyes.
Nice to
Although
see
if I zoom in, we could probably find some faces or something in that beard. Like,
Yeah, there we go. I will get up to Mass. We will meet up.
but yeah, tell us a little bit about your channel and what you're going to be doing here later on, whatnot.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Oh, my trailer explains my channel. A comedian / somewhat paranormal, spirit boxes all the time. Patty, Melissa, and them come over all the time. We just have fun. It's more live streams right now because I'm saving for equipment, and it's just a lot of fun. Just kicking back. Nobody's special and nobody's left out. When you come onto my channel, it's just one big family. Yeah, we know who you are. Yeah, we know your status, but when you're in my show, you're just one of the other people. You know, yeah, if it's the first time you ever come on, I'll get all blitzy for the first 5 minutes like I did with Ghost Mafia, and Lou's never been up there yet, but he will eventually, I hope. But then after that, it's just to calm down. You know, it's just you come in, kick back, relax, tell your jokes, tell what you want to say. That's all there is to it. Nobody holds grudges. It's the way I like to keep it.
Eagle Eye says, "What's your channel name, Ghost Dog?" That's Haunted Trucking.
It's called Haunted Trucking. And just
You
look
know
for-
I got your back, Ghost Dog. You know I got your back, bro.
We
Oh,
gotta
I
get
know
you-
you do.
we
I'm
gotta
not
get you
even
over there on D Live too, man, because like, you know, you can make money over there, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, let me get this new job. I just recently lost a job. I got fired after 26 years. I don't know if most of you know this. I'm not doing what I'm saying. I'm just saying what happened. Lost my job here just about 3 days ago. Of 26 years, I'm in the process of getting. I do got a new job, so we're all good there, people. Just letting you know. So that's why I'm not going to mess with the D Live yet until I get settled in and whatnot. And that's basically it.
All right.
Fun. That's it. Fun.
Cool beans. So, guys, don't forget to check out Haunted Trucking on YouTube. Get over there, hit that bar, ding that bell, drop a like on one of his videos, and leave him a comment so he can get back with you. And we will see you guys back here next week on Lou Rock's channel for hashtag Scariest Catch. So, next week's Lou Rock's channel.
D-Live though, right?
What's that?
Tuesday's gonna be on D-Live, right?
Yeah, Tuesday isn't Scariest Catch, though. Tuesday is Question Everything. Yeah, and that'll be on D Live this week. So, all right, guys. Peace out. Have fun. Stay safe. Love yins.
See you guys.
Much love, everybody.